ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can.
Keep your hands up, keep your chin tucked. It's the one that only goes through the shadow in the front. I hope everybody's having a blessed night. It's been a while. It's been a minute. Let me get stuff together. Move this out the way. I decided to stream this fight because we were talking about this fight the other day. Actually, a couple weeks ago when this fight was first announced. I was actually kind of interested in this fight. Once I realized that it was announced, stylistically wise, Joey Spencer and Tszyu is a good fight. Definitely. Stylistically, we're looking at two guys that are not going to really back up that much. Let me get everything together because I'm going to talk about some other things too. Maybe I'll drop the link if somebody comes by. I just started, so I'm going to give it some time. Hold on 1 second. Check this out over here. Move that over there. That over there. I gotta chill with the hold up. I gotta chill with the sound right there. I don't want to get hit with no copyright, bro. Let me chill with the sound real quick. How to lower this, bro? Hold up. Lower this. Can you hear the fight? Nah, hold on. Nah, I can't get a copyright, bro. Hold on. They copyright me quick, bro, for no reason. Like 5 seconds of just the fight itself. These dudes be bugging, bro. You can't even see the fight, and you want to copyright my channel. That's crazy. Hope everyone's having a blessed day, man. I know I haven't been around in a minute. You already know how I am. I'm not really consistent with that. Which by the way, I'm gonna be changing that. I do want to be more consistent with the channel. I really do, because I feel like it's kind of weird. Because I was going through my subscriptions on my YouTube, right? And it is kind of weird when you see someone that is not consistent. They leave and then they come back, and then it's like sometimes they don't even know what to talk about. With boxing, it's a little bit different. It's a sport, but still, I'm gonna try to be more consistent. The only thing that I need to figure out is I for the longest I've wanted to be consistent, whereas with my schedule, as far as like the same time over and over, not necessarily like a 9 to 5 type thing, because I can't do that. But what I do mean is I want to be more consistent in the terms of how like some people, they know that their show, I don't know if you want to call it a show, but certain people got certain times. I really want to do something like that. I really feel like it'll help my channel out. Not only do I feel like that'll help my channel out, but I think I'm gonna look for somebody in regards to I was not aware. Oh yeah, that just makes me think. That makes me realize right now. Let me check. I was not aware that you can give somebody a link to their channel. So basically, if I'm not around, I could give my channel to somebody. They could stream. And I saw some other channels doing that, and I never wanted to do that because I felt like for like security issues and shit. But I mean, what's the worst that they can do? Maybe if somebody wanted to stream or something, if I'm not there, then they could go ahead and do that, right? I don't know if that's with StreamYard only, or I don't know if that's with YouTube only, but I know that I can give somebody a key if I wanted to. Like for instance, like if HOD was here or something, like if I wasn't going to go live or something and I gave him the key to the live, maybe that wouldn't be so bad. I mean, it could be anybody that subscribed to me, because I don't think they could actually do anything, right? If I'm just giving them the opportunity to go live, if I'm not there, I don't think they could really, it's not like they could sabotage my channel. Like, what are they going to do? And I've been thinking about doing that because there's a lot of times where I'm out and I can't, like, I want to be here in time to record, because I'm not going to record from my phone and then hit stop and then do all this, bro. I have a setup here and I feel uncomfortable like being outside recording on my phone, then go, yo, hold up, let me get this together. No, this way I can have somebody already live. They could just go live for me. I don't see what's the issue there. But let me see something real quick. Move this over here. And I definitely don't want to get hit with no strike, bro. I don't want to get hit with a strike. They struck my channel the other day. It was kind of funny because the other day they enabled my super chats, and I think Iceman gave me a super chat, and they struck my channel, bro. They literally struck my channel when he gave it to me, which was kind of weird, which was weird as fuck, actually. Hold up. And you know what I've noticed about Amazon Prime, bro? Tszyu, they basically I don't know what's the name of it, bro, but they don't use Tszyu, bro. I really think they don't use Tszyu. I've realized that when you look at the whole Amazon Prime thing, ever since they had their good shot. Ever since they've had their contract, Amazon Prime, I don't know if you've noticed, but Tszyu is always the is like he's like the sacrificial lamb. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? He was the He was the first one. Tszyu was the first one that was a backup for Keith Thurman in the very first pay-per-view when they did the contract, right? He was on that. Then they gave him, then Tszyu was the backroom. But even before the backroom fight, there was another fight, wasn't there? They keep giving Tszyu a lot of these Amazons, right? On fighting on Amazon Prime. But however, if you ever notice, I think it's the free ones, which it doesn't really matter, but I've noticed that. It's like they don't, I don't know if they, I know he's with like No Limit or whatever the name, but it's like they signed him and was like, nah, we're going to use the fuck out of Tszyu. Because like they signed this, I don't know if it's I don't know the contract. All I know is Amazon Prime uses Tszyu a lot, bro. They use him a lot, which is good. I like Tszyu. I think he's a great fighter, bro. I mean, he took a bad L. By the way, I think tonight is a good fight. I think Joey Spencer and Tszyu is a good fight. I think they both took, I don't know if Joey Spencer fought since his last loss. I don't know if he did, but he took a bad loss, bro. He got beat up bad. In fact, that Ramos fight with Joey Spencer, it wasn't even close. In fact, I don't know why, looking back at it, I think I was wrong as hell, but I had picked Joey Spencer to beat Ramos. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I remember watching that fight and Joey Spencer got pieced up, bro. He got pieced up bad. And I don't know if he's fought since then. But I do know if he hasn't, let me check real quick. He's coming off a bad loss, right? That was a dominant loss. It wasn't even close, bro. Tszyu came off a bad loss. And both these dudes got good come forward styles. I think it's going to come down to the difference of Tszyu and his experience. But also what's going to be very interesting is this is the same thing that we're going to be looking at when Devin Haney fights next month, is how does a person take a punch after they take a beating, bro? Can you still take a punch, bro? It's kind of crazy too, because I was watching a couple of people. I go through this all the time. I don't know why people can't just keep it 100, bro. At the end of the day, you're getting your head punched in. All right. It don't matter whether you like the fight or you did. Your head is getting punched in, bro. Your brain is smashing against your skull. All right. Let's not act like if you are getting beat up and you getting knocked down and you getting knocked around, let's not act like you're not getting concussions, bro. You're getting concussions and you can't train your brain. I don't care what anybody tells you. You can't train your brain. You could be in the best shape of your life. You could stay away from carbs and have the best diet and have the best dietitian or whatever the hell, the person that makes your food. You can come in the best shape. It ain't gonna matter, bro. It ain't gonna matter if your chin ain't holding up, bro. At the end of the day, it's not. It's not. We're gonna find out with Devin Haney too. We're gonna find out with him. Because as long as Devin Haney's chin holds up, I got him beating Ramirez, which, by the way, I know I haven't been around in a second, but Jose Ramirez is looking remarkable, bro. That dude looking like, where's the picture they had of him? That dude, bro. Hold on. Let me see. Do I have it? What diet is he on, bro? I never seen him looking like that. I mean, not like I look at men like that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. He's like really cut up. He like most likely when I look at Ramirez a lot of the times, he's not really known for good shot. He's not really known for being cut up. He's mostly being like kind of, I'm not gonna say chubby. He's not defined. He's not one of those defined fighters. Who was like that? I think Fernando Vargas before he was on them steroids. Because we know he was on steroids when he fought Oscar. He wasn't that toned up. Look, my favorite fighter of all time, Tito Trinidad. He wasn't muscular. Trinidad was just lean. He was lean, bro. But Jose Ramirez is looking that, and that's dangerous too because man, you don't want a Jose Ramirez that's gonna be in great shape. That dude throws a lot of punches, bro, when he comes forward. You don't want to do like that. Like he might fuck around and beat Devin, bro. He might beat Devin. And I'm going for, to be honest with you, I'm going for Devin. I'm going for Devin Haney. I want Devin Haney to win. I don't want nothing to mess up that rematch, bro. Nothing. I don't want nothing to mess up the rematch. I hope Devin Haney knock out Jose Ramirez. I hope he has a spectacular fight. I hope he drops him numerous times. I hope he beats the hell out of him, bro. I don't want nothing to get in the way of the rematch if it happens, man. But he might not be able to take a punch, bro. He might not. He might not be the same. And there goes Joey Spencer. Damn, bro. He looking kind of big. He filled in overnight. Damn. Oh no, that ain't him. Oh my goodness. I thought that was Joey Spencer. That's not him. Yo, that dude's yo, does his trunk say crack or grack? I know damn well he's not wearing trunk. Oh no, it's crack. Okay. I was about to say he ain't wearing no trunks that say crack on it. You crazy? Anybody smoking crack out here? Fuck out of here. Let me see and mix this over here. What's out the layout? So Joyce lost today. I didn't see that whole fight, by the way. Did anyone see that whole fight? That dude's done, bro. It's about time you hang it up. It's about time Joe Joyce hangs this shit up, bro. Joe Joyce. About time, dude, hang it up. For real, for real. I don't know how bad he got beat up, but I know he lost. I know he lost. And I believe Hrgovic wasn't even his original opponent, too. Psst. Joe Joyce is done, bro. The dude got no defense, bro. The dude got no defense. For real, for real. Oh, good shot. Good left hand. Dude got no defense. What's his name? Another good shot. Who's the little guy from the UK? The little UK guy, the white guy. What's his name, bro? The one that Shakur was gonna fight. By the way, Shakur out here ducking. Shakur out here ducking. Unbelievable, man. This is why I don't really want to talk about Shakur that much, bro. Like he talks more than anybody, bro. Anybody. That kid talks more than anybody that I know. He talks more than Tszyu. He talks more. I don't want to hear shit from Shakur, bro. This is why I never gave him the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to hear nothing about him and Tank no more. I already know that they ain't gonna never fight. So it is what it is. I was almost like that with Tszyu too. Before Tszyu had this fight, I was that close with him because a lot of these dudes, bro, it's crazy. I know it's social media at the end of the day, but I don't know. Maybe it's their age. Maybe it's their age, but I feel like if you're gonna say you're gonna do something, bro, like your word means a lot. It really does. To me, your word means a lot. I get it. Some things you can't control, but I feel like if you don't have your word as a man, what do you have? Really, what do you have? You look stupid like every day. One day I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then the next day, nah, I ain't gonna do that. And that, like, you look really undecided right now, undecisive. Like women are like that. Women are like that. You got these fighters like that. I don't think none of these dudes are scared, but I just think social media is just it's not. I mean, we in an era where you see a fighter blaming his loss on hair grease, bro. Hair grease. Oh man, I still can't get over that one, bro. Yo, is it raining by y'all? It's raining. It's raining like hell over here by me. And there's not tornadoes by me, but tornadoes in the Midwest been tearing houses down and everything. That dude looked like Goldberg. You know what I was watching the other day, bro? I don't know if you guys ever heard of Lincoln Park, bro, but I was good. Oh, that's a low blow. I was watching a documentary on what's they called, Lincoln Park. I don't know if you ever heard of Lincoln Park. The head singer unalived himself, bro. That shit was sad, bro. That shit was sad. And that dude was good uppercut. And that dude was talented as hell. That goes to show you, man. It don't matter how much money you have, nothing. It don't matter. I mean, that dude had everything and just got up while he was on vacation. It was on vacation. It was crazy thing. He was on a vacation with his family. They got him on camera too. It's crazy, bro. They got him on camera. He's chilling with his wife. He's chilling with his kids. He's having a fun time. And out of nowhere, he's like, yo, babe, I got to get back to the house. And she's like, why? And he's like, I got a commercial to shoot. And she's like, commercial? And he's like, yeah, I got a commercial to shoot. She's like, you didn't tell me. And then he went home and unalived himself, bro. Dude had like $12 million to that. The money don't mean nothing if you ain't happy, bro. It's not hearing the fight, is it? Hold up. Because I don't want to get a copyright. Nah, it ain't doing it, bro. I don't know why they gave me a copyright the last time, bro. They just giving out copyrights just to give out copyrights. What's going on? I gotta start looking up what is the what constitutes a copyright exactly. I mean, because they literally for no reason. I didn't even play the fight for more than 30 seconds, bro. I ain't playing I can't play no more fights, bro. I can't. They keep doing it. And I thought if I show a clip of a fight and I speak over it, it's okay. That's what I thought. I thought that's what fair use is. Is it not? Is it not? Isn't that what fair use is? Isn't that? I'm not playing your whole shit. I'm not. I'm playing like 5 seconds of it, 10 seconds of it, and I'm talking over it. And you still give me a copyright. What's the point, bro? Like, what is the point? If you're gonna keep striking my channel, bro, like why should I even do it then, bro? I even got the disclaimer shit now that I'm gonna play from now on. I don't even know if that shit'll help. I don't even know if that'll help, bro. Yo, my boy, what's good, bro? How you find me, yo? How you find me? Yo, what's good, man? How's your family, bro? I don't have Instagram Reels. I'm not on Instagram. You found me on Instagram, bro? I'm not even on Instagram, bro. Nah, bro. You found me some other way, EQ. Nah, you found me some other way, bro. There's no way you found me on Instagram, bro. I don't go on Instagram. Someone posted one of my videos. Was it a good one or a bad one? Cause a lot of dudes be talking mad shit about me, bro. A lot of dudes talk a lot of shit about me, man. That's why I don't. I used to go on a lot, bro. I haven't seen you in like 20 years, bro. Yo, how's your brother, man? I don't know, bro. That's just a little weird to me. I mean, I don't care. I don't care. You're my bro. I call Boxing Connect. I mean, it's you. I've known you for a long time. It's just weird. I don't go on. I don't go, bro. I don't go on Facebook. I don't go on Instagram. I go on YouTube. That's it. That's it. I don't go. You're never. If you message me on YouTube or you message me on Instagram or you message me, I'm never gonna answer, bro. Cause I don't even have those apps on me. I have Twitter. I have Twitter. I stopped going on I stopped going on Facebook and Instagram back in when was the last time I went on there? During the riots. Was the last time I was on Facebook, bro. That was the last time. And they censored me. That's when I said nope. So that's why I'm asking, bro. I mean, I don't care. It's just weird. I don't know who would be posting my shit on Instagram. I don't know who. I was talking about who. Oh, okay. I was talking about Teofimo Lopez. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. That sounds like some shit somebody would do. Hey yo, man, you still live in Patterson? You still live in Patterson? I be telling people about Patterson all the time, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. I'm glad I don't live there no more. The fuck out of here. Crazy as hell. I don't even got 1,000 followers, bro. You crazy? Yo, I knew it was you when you called me Degree. When you called me Degree, I said, yeah. That's how I knew that ain't nobody called me that shit in fucking years, bro. You the only one. Matter of fact, you gave me that name. That's how I know it was you. Oh, how the fuck he find me? Small ass world, bro. Crazy as hell. Hey, tell your brother I said what's up, bro. Tell Edit I said what's up, man. Oh, and Cooper too. Cooper too. Vita. Bro, this fight looking like I think Tim Bradley said it. This shit looking like undisputed, bro. Huh? Yeah, you remember that shit? You remember when I got locked up during the Yo, that shit is memories, bro. That shit is memories, bro. I got locked up the day Tito was fighting Oscar De La Hoya. You was there? Oh, he's bleeding. Man, I should have just started the main event, bro. Huh? Yeah, man. Rest in peace, my pops, man. Yeah. I still remember that day too. I remember that day. There was like 30 people at the house, bro. There was 30 people in the house. And I remember my pops left. You was there. Everybody was there. My pops went to go get liquor. You remember? And my pops came back and was like, remember, he was like, son, he like it's like he knew we were gonna get raided. My father was like, son, the cops are around the corner. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck they doing around the corner. He's like, I'm telling you now, if they come in here, and as soon as he said that shit, boom. That's when they came in, bro. He kicked everybody out and then he let you stay. I should have went live during the main event, bro. This shit is these dudes is fighting like the game undisputed. Hey, you be playing the game undisputed? You be playing that? I can't play that game, bro. I'm on a what you call it? I'm on a protest since they took Ryan Garcia out. I'm on a protest. Fuck that. They done took Ryan Garcia out. That's when I said, nah, I'm not playing no more than fuck that. You want to take Ryan? Bro, Ryan was the only reason why I was playing the game, bro. For real. I ain't gonna lie. Everyone be calling Ryan a pretty boy and shit, but I think a lot of people underestimate Ryan Garcia, man. I think a dedicated Ryan Garcia. I mean, T.O.'s my guy, but a dedicated Ryan Garcia is dangerous for anybody, bro. And a Ryan Garcia that's not weight drained, a Ryan Garcia that's no catch weight, whatever, fight where he wants to fight. I think that makes him dangerous. And you know, it's crazy because I was looking at I was going back and looking at the Austrian thing, right? Regardless, man, this shit shouldn't have been in the system. It is what it is, but I know when I look back at that, bro, I clearly see, and I don't know if you ever seen the dude. What's his name? Are you a Ryan Garcia fan? I'm a Teepin. I like Teepin Lopez. I like a couple fighters, but when he got popped for the Austrian and shit, he was, I mean, in my opinion, he was taking that to cut weight, bro. You ever seen a dude no plates, no dates? Do you know what I'm talking about? There's a guy called No Plates, No dates. Let me see if I can find them for you. So he's like this dude that he knows about like PEDs and shit. You know, like he knows like what it does to you, how long it's in your system, why people take it. He could tell you what different uses PEDs are from, you know. So like for instance, like sometimes when I get a medication at the VA, right? Sometimes since it's from the VA, we usually are like 10 years behind. So they love giving us old medication, right? But they'll give us medication that's got like 3, 4, 5 different uses. It's not the main use. They give us medications that's like, oh yeah, well you could use it for that, and you could use it for back pain, and you could use it for nightmares. And you're like, damn, remember, this shit is like Robitussin. This shit is like what was the comedian name? Robitussin, the Chris Rock, the Robitussin. Put Robitussin on it. This shit is like one medication for everything. But anyway, yeah. Well, anyway, his name. I'm only telling you because the dude is like a specialty. You know, he looks at PEDs, right? He looked at Ryan Garcia and the shit that he took and was like, yo, Ostarine is a shitty PED. At the end of the day, I look at it like this, man. If you get caught with anything, I think you should be, I don't care who it is, I think you should be penalized, bro. Just to show you, EQ. Bro, this is crazy. I can't believe I bumped into you, bro. This is it's crazy. I can't believe I bumped into you, bro, of all places, bro. Yeah, I mean, just the what was it, last week? Let me see. Last week, and where is it at? I actually had saved it because I was gonna bring this topic up. I mean, what was this last week? Right here. If you look. Yeah. Chris Rock with the Robitussin. Yeah. So this dude right here, WBO is saddened by the passing of a Nigerian boxer, right? And I was looking into the way this guy passed away, right? And the way he passed away was it just goes to show you that this is a dangerous sport because he passed away, but he wasn't getting his ass whooped. Okay, I think the man died in the 3rd round. All right, he was winning the fight, he was dominating the fight, he wasn't getting hit, he didn't get dropped, he didn't get rocked, nothing. In fact, now I didn't see the fight. I'm looking it up, right? And it says that he was dominating the dude, and then he caught him with a couple of punches, and then all of a sudden he stopped and just backed up and fell. And then he went unconscious, and he died. I think he died from cutting weight. I think it's cutting weight. I think it's the most. I think cutting weight is more dangerous. Is just as much dangerous as you getting punched in the face, bro. And I think that's why he passed away. But so that's why I feel like if you get caught with anything, bro, illegal, you should be penalized because people's lives are on the line. And I think a lot of people take, oh man, good body shots. Damn. Oh, knocked him down. Oh, good left hook. He's down. He ain't getting up. Wait, 4, 5. Oh, he's wobbly. Stop that, bro. He gets up. He don't even want to fight, bro. Oh, he about to get hurt. He about to get hurt. Left hook to the body. Oh, good right here, and he's running now. Oh, a lot of time left. Oh, good body shot. Good left hook. Rocks him again. Right here. 1 minute and 44 seconds. He's looking at, his corner's about to throw in the towel. Oh, just missed with a right hand. Caught him again. Dropped him. That's just from pure exhaustion. Pure exhaustion. Bro, just stop the fight, bro. Oh, wow. His trainer's going to let him go. Even he throws a punch back. Even the announcers are like, bro, stop the fight. Oh, he caught him with a right hand. Came back. Oh, he's fighting now. Okay. He's on his lap. Oh, throw it. Caught him again. He's going out in his shield. Oh, he's about to get knocked out, though. He's just swinging Hail Marys, bro. Yo, that dude is tearing the body up. Knocked him down again. It's over. Third time. Done. Oh, it's a low blow. Oh, he's giving him 5 minutes, bro. Oh, shit. He's giving him 5 minutes. Oh, and they stopped the fight. What just happened, bro? What just happened? Bro, what just happened? That was the weirdest stop. What just happened, bro? That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the dude gets dropped one time. He's hurt. He gets up. He gets dropped again a second time. I thought they were going to stop the fight. His crazy ass trainer's looking at him like, are you ready to die? He's like, yeah, I'm ready to die. He's like, you ready to die? I'm like, I'm ready to die. Okay, go kill him. He goes back in a third time. He swings these Hail Marys, right? He catches the guy a couple times. Then he gets hit with a low blow. So the ref goes up to him and is like, yo, that's a low blow. You get 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, shit, 5 minutes. You back in the fight. And then they stop the fight. They just stopped the fight. That's the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. Why didn't you take the 5 minutes, bro? If that's the case, why did you get up those other times? Bro, this shit is weird. You know what? Maybe the low blow hurt. Oh, that was a low blow, but it was a low blow, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Oh, you watching the fight too, EQ? It was good, Hawker. Hey, yo, there's no Peruvian food around here, bro. Where I live? None. I be trying to find restaurants that like the way your mom would cook the green spaghetti and shit. I can't find it, bro. They got no Peruvian restaurants around here. Your mom should have opened a restaurant, bro. That shit was banging, bro. Every time she cooked, I was wishing y'all would have just asked me to stay for dinner every damn day. All right, here we go. Main card coming up. Let me grab my drink. Hey, Hawker. Hey, Hawker, I got a question for you. Or anybody. I was thinking the other day. Is it on YouTube or is it on StreamYard where you can give another person the I don't want to say authority for my channel. If let's say I'm not home, right? I'm on my way and I want to stream, but I don't want to like go live outside and then come home and be like, yo, I'm home, right? Can't I give one of y'all a link where you guys can start my live for me or like be on my channel for me? Don't they do? I've seen other people do that, and I never used to do it. Because I'm like, who do I trust to do something like that? Because I don't know if when I do that, do they have access to my videos? You know what I mean? Like, do they automatically like now they can go into my videos, now they can go edit shit, they can erase shit, or is it that's not how it works? It's just a link. Because if it's just a link and it works like that, I was thinking I'm gonna get, I don't know who it is. Maybe I don't know. It would probably have to be HOD. It would probably have to be HOD. Yeah, it'd have to be HOD. Who else is gonna come on here and talk, bro? I was just about to say Tycho, but Tycho's not gonna come on here and talk. Hey, Tycho, what's going on? Hey, Tycho, this is my boy EQ, bro. When I talk about Patterson and shit like that, it's my boy, bro. We grew up together. I don't know how the fuck he found me today. Yeah, me and EQ grew up together, bro. I don't know how the fuck he found me. Then he said he found my shit on Facebook. But anyway, I'm glad he's here, bro. Yeah, I'm glad he's here. Yeah, bro, he's literally, bro. Dude kind of knows everything. He knew my father. He knew my mother. This dude knows my whole family. Oh, so let me give you a wrench. What the fuck am I doing? Hold on, let me give you a wrench, bro. Give me a second here. Yeah, this dude literally knows my whole life. I don't know how comfortable I feel with that, but it's all right. It's all right. He ain't gonna say nothing that's kind of crazy. He ain't gonna do that. I hope not. Let me see. Hey, yo. Matter of fact, now that I see you, you remember when you drove me back to the plane to go back to the military and I was so drunk I didn't want to go? I just remember that. That was you that drove me that day, right? And your father looked at me like, this fucking kid is drunk again. Yeah, that's right. Bro, that shit was so embarrassing, bro. Your father looked at me like, this is an alcoholic, bro. It was a long time ago, too. Hold on, let me put the wrench in there. Yeah, I'll never forget that, bro. I was drinking. I came back home. I didn't want to go. You was taking me to the airport, and I was drunk. I'm like, yo, EQ, I don't want to go back, bro. And you was like, are you crazy? If you don't go back, you're gonna get AWOL. And your father, I turned around. Your father was there looking at me. Your father was like, what a disgrace. Your father was like, what a disgrace. This fucking kid is drunk out of his mind and don't want to go back to serve his country. Why did you go in the first place? But that shit was embarrassing, bro. That shit was embarrassing. I was drunk, bro. I drank so much the night before. I was like, fuck this. I'm not going back. Y'all ain't gonna kill me. Hold on. I got you, EQ. Hold on. Let me go here. All right, there you go. There you go. All right, EQ. You should have a wrench, bro. All right. You should have a wrench, bro. Tell me if it's not on there, just let me know. But you should have a wrench, bro. Okay. Oh, yo. Did he win, bro? I saw the so Joe Joyce, once again, I think that dude needs to retire, bro. All right. Hrgovic beat that dude, and I don't even think Hrgovic, from my understanding, I don't even think Hrgovic was the original opponent. Not that that always means everything, but still, bro. Joe Joyce got no defense, nothing. He really needs to stop fighting. He's at that point now. I'm telling you, he's at that point in his career where somebody needs to tell him, bro. This is where, you know how we say fighter needs to save him, fighter from himself. You got to. This is the point where somebody's got to tell Joe Joyce, yo, you can't do it no more, bro. He takes too many shots to the head, bro, and he's a heavyweight, bro. He disregards defense. He doesn't even care. This dude fights like block, like there's no such. If we were fighting the game undisputed, he's not pressing the block button. There is no block for him. That's so dangerous, bro. And like I said, people die all the time. Like this dude we were talking about, I don't even know who he is, but he passed away recently, and he passed away in the 3rd round, and he was winning the fight. It ain't even like he was getting hit. He just dropped dead in the ring. Dropped dead, bro. This shit is not a game, bro. And Joe Joyce just doesn't have defense, bro. I mean, somebody needs to tell him yeah, he's way too slow. He's way too slow. And what was I gonna say? What's the dude that used to be the champion? He's the announcer now, little tiny guy. He fought Jamal Herring. He lost his last couple of fights. Shakur was gonna fight him, of all people. Shakur ducking ass. Shakur was gonna fight him. What's his name though? He retired recently. He was a champion for a while. What was his name? Somebody help me out. Fuck. Hold on. I just had his name. Was it? No, it wasn't Frank. Was it Frank? Tycho, he used to be the champion. He retired. He used to be the champion at 130, 135. White guy, UK guy. I believe he fought Jamal Herring. Like, why is it not on my brain, bro? No, not Cordina. Not Cordina. Not Loma. Fuck, man. Hold on. I'm gonna find him right now. Carl Frampton. Is it Carl Frampton? Yes. There you go. Hold up. This dude. Okay. This dude was the fight about to start too. This dude was even on there as an announcer. He was on there, Tycho, like, bro, Joe Joyce needs to stop fucking fighting, man. And he was trying to say it nicely, bro. He's like, I know him, bro. He's like, I know him. He's not going to stop. He thinks nothing's wrong. Like, he thinks, oh, it's just a couple of losses. I can keep going. And even he was like, no. Somebody need to tell. He's like, he looked concerned, bro. He was like, bro, this shit ain't worth it, bro. Like, you get hit way too much in the head. This isn't a game. You're a heavyweight. You disregard defense, and you've lost. Like, this isn't like you're taking a beating and you're winning. I mean, it would mean something if you're taking a beating and you're winning. Bro, you're taking a beating and you're losing. Even if you're winning, first off, the way he fights, even in the fights that he won, he shouldn't even have been proud of that. A lot of the fights he won was based off pure grit, pure chin, but it wasn't based off skill. Here comes the fight. Hold up. Here we go. Oh, that's not the main event. My bad. Yeah. So hold up. Damn, he 32-0. This dude 32-0 with 3 fights, bro. 32-0 with 3 fights. You started a little late, don't you think? Don't you think, bro? A little, just a little late, bro. Damn. 32. You should have had like 40 fights, my guy. What the fuck you doing? And he got a Mortal Kombat. Come on, he got a Mortal Kombat tattoo on his shoulder. You about to go to the Shadow Realm. You about to be standing right next to Shao Kahn. Anyway, the dude gets hit way too much, and Carl Frampton was like, "Yo, like, I think he needs the way he gets hit, bro. I don't want to like talk anything negative into existence, but Joyce gets hit way too much as a heavyweight, bro, and people die, bro. Even the fights that he won, they weren't even like he won. Like you could be like, oh, you dominated. A lot of his fights, bro, was razor close. If Dubois didn't quit because of that little headbutt that cut he had, Dubois would have won that fight, in my opinion, bro. Oh, they had some. Did y'all see the pyro? Did y'all see the flame come out just now? They just showed flames coming out. Amazon Prime used up all their money just to shoot 2 little flames for 2 seconds. That's how they promoted it. They try to do a little Turk Al Sheik for like 0.5 seconds. What was the point of even turning that on? You wasted the, what do you call that? You wasted butane doing that shit. Fuck around, somebody get on fire. Yeah, right. It was like 2 Roman candles. Hey, yo. What do you mean? What am I doing? Isaiah Jackson, what do you mean? What am I doing? You mean like, what is my live about? What? I don't understand your question. Oh, what? Oh yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching the Tszyu. Well, it's not on yet. I can't show it, bro, because they'll you know, they'll hit me with a fucking copyright, bro. Honestly, I ended up going live a little bit too early. I really thought Tszyu was about to fight. And then I turned on when I went live, I realized he's like 2 fights down the line. And I'm like, well, I'm already live. Is that what you mean, Isaiah? Hey, you know what I'm gonna start doing, bro? I think I'm gonna start this like next live or something. I didn't want to do it, but I think I should. I bumped into a content creator at the VA, and he told me, I mean, I see people do it all the time, and I'm like, I don't really want to do that though. I don't care. But he said, turn the good shot, got him off balance. He said, turn your subscriber mode on, bro. I said, why? He said, just turn it on. If anyone talks shit, they're gonna have to subscribe to you. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know if I want to do that. He said once he did that though, on his channel, he said a lot of the bullshit stopped because dudes was so petty that they didn't want to subscribe to him. I was thinking about doing it because sometimes people come in here and they I don't know if they trolling me or not. Is my thumbnail on here? Is wait a second. My thumbnail should say Tszyu, Joey Spencer live stream, right? Is that what it says? Does my live say that? So I mean, I'm not saying he's trolling me. I don't understand his question. Or is he saying like, what are you doing? Like, what's up? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm watching the Tszyu in the Joey Spencer fight. Actually, I was interested about this fight when it was first announced. Mainly because hold up. Mainly because if I'm correct, okay. See, look, he fought 3 times since he lost to Ramos, right? Spencer. And he still had. Let me see this guy. Wait, whoa. I know that guy. Wasn't he on wasn't this guy on wasn't he on the Next Generation? Remember the PBC? Remember the PBC show they used to throw? But do they still have that, by the way, bro? That shit was instrumental, bro. That's where I saw a lot of prospects, bro. The young generation, the next generation, Showtime Next Generation. Or it ain't Showtime Next Generation. They don't have Showtime no more. I used to love that, bro. I used to love that. The Showtime, the Next Generation, the whole damn card was a bunch of prospects that was undefeated. And a lot of times we saw dudes that was like 5-0 going against a dude 6-0, 8-0 going against a dude 10-1. Shit that should normally be happening in boxing. Shit that should normally happen. They shouldn't even be having a special a show for this. That shit should be happening anyway. That those type of fights should be happening on these pay-per-views. Every pay-per-view that we see where we have 2 champions about to go at it, or a person is fighting for a belt, or they're fighting for a number 1 contender spot. It doesn't even matter, bro. Any pay-per-view should have on the prelims upcoming prospects well matched against each other, bro. I'm tired of these showcase type fights, bro. How many times are you going to showcase your fighter, bro? How many times? You only got to put the dude in there against 3 dudes that you know he's going to tear apart. After that, you should be building them, bro. Dudes be like on 15 fights, they on the 15th showcase fight. They did that with Berlanga, and look how that shit turned out. And look how Berlanga turned out. I don't like Berlanga, bro. I don't think he's that good. And Berlanga was all cheering that he knocked that dude out, bro. The dude he fought looked like he just got off his ankle monitor last weekend. Oh, good shot, bro. Keep your hands up, bro. Oh, good uppercut. Yeah, I feel like if you got muscles, bro, you should have somewhat of a defense, bro. I mean, some of these dudes, bro, they just look like, it's like they look in the mirror and go, I got enough muscles. I don't need to block. This is enough. He said he looks very relaxed, bro. It looks like a prison pick, bro. Yo, this dude gang affiliated. His tattoos look like it's gang affiliated. You don't like Berlanga either? He's an embarrassment, bro. I think he's an embarrassment, bro. I know, yo, there's some people, hey, yo, EQ, there's some people when he was going to fight Canelo, there was some, yeah, right now, yeah. That's what I'm watching right now. The dude, I can't say his name, Talaba. That dude Talaba almost knocked that other dude out if he caught, but he got no defense. He ain't blocking that jab. Yo, one of these guys are gonna get knocked out, bro. The way they're fighting, this is how many rounds is this? 8 rounds? It ain't gonna go 8 rounds. Somebody's getting knocked out, bro. These guys are fully negating defense. One guy's getting hit with the jab constantly. Anyway, ooh, almost caught him right there. Anyway, Berlanga. No, I don't hate him, Hawker. I don't hate him. I just, ooh, he got caught again. Damn, I keep getting interrupted because somebody's about to get knocked out. Good shot. No, I don't hate Berlanga, Hawker. I don't hate him. I just like, all right, I'm gonna tell you the shit that got like, okay, remember when he was gonna fight Canelo? I mean, everyone in their damn mama knew. Oh, knocked him down. Good right hand. Grotch is down. That was kind of a off. He kind of, hold up. I think he was more off. I think he was just more off balance. But it was a knockdown. Caught him again. Oh, good shot. Good shot. He got him rocked. Oh, he's about to knock him out. He's about to knock him out. Good right hand. The dude Grotch is stumbled. The bull, whatever the name is the bull. Ooh, he's not even blocking, bro. Oh, he caught him with an uppercut. He caught Taliban with an uppercut. Bro, these dudes are putting mad heat on their punches, bro. Taliban starting to breathe out his mouth more now. Oh, we caught him again with a right, but Taliban gets countered with a left. Oh, he's got a big mouse over his eye now. His eye is swelling shut. Grotch's eye looks like it's swelling shut. He got caught with something. Oh, he just caught Taliban with a right hand. Taliban got caught with a right hand. Taliban holding on. Taliban with a dirty shot. A dirty shot off the hold. I don't even know if that's legal. Fuck it. The ref ain't say nothing. He might catch Taliban, bro. Bell rings. Taliban is breathing out of his nose. He's breathing heavy. The big man is breathing heavy. So one dude looks like he's getting beat up. Oh, no, he breathing heavy too, but his punches seem to have more steam. For a person that seems more out of breath, his punches seem to have more of an impact than the other guy that looks like. Anyway. Nah, I don't hate him, Hawker, but it's like when he was gonna fight Canelo, right? For instance, when he was gonna fight Canelo, and you had them couple dudes from New York come on my channel, like, man, Berlanga gonna knock him out. And I'm like, bro, stop it, bro. Stop trolling, bro. No, I'm dead ass serious. Berlanga's gonna knock Canelo out. I'm like, bro, stop it, bro. Very next day, dude comes on the channel. Hey, Canelo taking steroids. Like, the dude was really in his feelings. That's the shit I don't like, because it's like, how can you like Berlanga that much? Like, you should know boxing enough. I'm not saying you shouldn't like Berlanga. I'm saying if you watch boxing and you pay attention to boxing and you could watch a fight and score a fight, you could clearly see Berlanga is not that skilled, bro. He's got talent. I'm not saying he doesn't have talent, but Berlanga reminds me of oh, he slipped. I'm telling you, Taliban is out of breath, bro. No, Berlanga's like the now this guy slips. What are they both slipping? They better check the canvas. The shit is slippery or something. What's going on? Somebody's getting knocked out this round, bro. I think somebody's gonna get knocked out. Berlanga reminds me of Berlanga reminds me of, like, it's so weird. He reminds me of he reminds me of a person that has a couple of good weapons, but it's like he doesn't set it up. The best way I could say is like if you were to bake a cake, okay? You take a cake. Have y'all ever tried to bake? You ever put the cake in the oven and you cake? This happened to me the first time I ever baked, bro. A long time ago. I baked something. I took it out the oven and I went to go cut it, and the shit was still raw on the inside. That's Berlanga, bro. That's Berlanga to me. It's like if you put it in the oven more, it'll taste better. He's got to refine his skills, but his ego, his mindset, that shit is never gonna happen, bro. And I see it a mile away. Not only that, but he is the prime example of why I say a lot of these guys need to stop showcasing these prospects, bro. There's a difference between showcasing your prospects and testing your prospects. They literally gave Berlanga 15 straight nobodies, bro. And I say that like I don't call people cab drivers. I'm respectful. These were nobodies, bro. All right? They were nobodies. And the moment he fought somebody with a decent jab, he had a problem and got dropped in front of his mom, bro. He's not humble enough to be like, well, maybe I should list. Like, that's why I don't like Berlanga. But I kind of don't blame him either. Because you could tell where he's from by the way he talks, bro. And he's the typical New Yorker, bro. You should know what I'm talking about. He's the typical New Yorker. That's why I kind of don't blame him. I don't blame him in that aspect because I grew up with people with that type of personality. A lot of, especially like the Puerto Ricans around my way, oh, you can't tell them motherfuckers nothing. You can't tell them nothing. They walk on water. At least that's what they think. They think they walk on water. So I don't blame them in that aspect, but and what's so sad too, what's so sad, bro, is I grew up watching Tito Trinidad, bro. Miguel Cotto. We're never gonna have that again in my lifetime, bro. Never. And I think that's why a lot of so-called New York Ricans, they do that with Berlanga because they get all hyped. They're like, oh yeah, that's the next Tito or whatever, right? Because they're fiending for that, bro. I'm not gonna jump the gun on none of hell no, you crazy, bro. I ain't co-signing nobody until you show me accomplishments, bro. I don't care how nice you look, bro. Good shot. Oh, he knocked him out. Oh, Grosh is, oh, he caught him with a three-piece. Grosh is on the floor. Wow. Oh, he's up. He's up at 9. He's stumbling. Oh, good right hand. Yo, Tavila better chill. Oh. Knocked him out, bro. It's over. Wow. All right, brother, calm down, bro. You was getting tagged all night, too. I get it. He all happy because he knocked him out. He look. Now he screamed, bro. You was getting lumped up, too, bro. All right. I get it. You should be happy you knocked him out, but don't be I'll tell you what. When he heard him, he hopped on him. I'll give him that. When he heard him, he hopped on him and got him out of there ASAP. I didn't think I'm surprised he got up, bro. I'm surprised that dude got up. Kudos for getting up. He took like 3-4 power shots in a row. No block. Let's see the replay. Caught him with the right and a straight left. Delay reaction. They caught him with a right. Then grazed him with the left. Caught him with a right. Dropped him. He's gone on his feet. He's on the floor looking both ways. Oh, this is when he got up. Then he gets up. He throws a punch. And then boom. This is it right here. 4, 2, 3, 4. The ref slow ass jumping in there by the time he done got Hit the 8th time. Yeah, I'll give him that. But that dude got a lot to learn, bro. That dude got a lot to learn. I agree with I agree with Sean Porter. He capitalized, but he got a lot to learn, bro. All right. That motherfucker was getting tagged up too. And he was one punch away. He was one punch away from getting dropped through his damn self. And he got a stamina problem. How many fights that dude got, bro? How many fights that dude got? Is he like, is he, hold on, let me see. Let me see. Oh, he's still, oh man, he's still, man. Nah, brother, this ain't it. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it real with you. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it. Oh, and it's a rematch too. That's right. He lost the first one by KO. That explains why his ass was getting tagged up. Yeah, both them dudes, bro. Both them dudes. It's like fuck defense being secondary. Defense is like third, fourth on their mind, bro. Both of them need to work on stamina, defense, ring IQ, foot movement, keeping your hands up, listening to your corner. I mean, salute, bro. He got the win, but you got a lot to learn, my boy. You got a lot to learn. You was one punch away from getting knocked out your damn self. I mean, I'll stop being so hard on him because he stepped in the ring. It's heavyweight. It is what it is, man. It's heavyweights, and I'll tell you what. You a heavyweight, I mean, look at Joyce, bro. You better learn. I mean, if you a heavyweight, bro, my first suggestion is keep your hands up. Keep your hands up, bro. I don't know what's up with all these dudes thinking I'm gonna just punch my way through a victory, bro. He says he don't want the trilogy. He says I don't want no trilogy with this guy. My first loss was a mistake. Okay. Why would you? Okay, whatever. So he could say the same thing to you, bro. He could say, "Oh, tonight was a mistake. I need a third fight." Like, come on, bro. Nah, ain't gonna never be another one, bro. Ain't never gonna be another one, bro. And Tito's only 3 losses, by the way, were to legends, bro. His only losses were to legends, and all 3 losses was in a weight class he shouldn't have been in. Let's keep it a buck there. He shouldn't have been that high up. But he had nothing else to do. I think Tito still holds the record. Right? Let me see. I think he still holds the record. Let me see. Does he still have this record? Because I remember he held that years ago, and I don't know if Terrence Crawford passed him. Let me see. Oh, Tito Trinidad still got it. Here we go. Let me show you. Tito still holds the record, bro. Damn, ain't nobody taking this shit for a while, bro. Right here. Terrence Crawford is right behind him, though. Terrence Crawford is right behind. Terrence Crawford is probably going to beat him, though. Longest reigning welterweight champion. 6 years, 8 months, 14 days. Without a loss, bro. And you look at the dude, there will never be another Tito. I repeat, there will never be another Felix Trinidad, bro. Never. And this dude was nothing but pure smoke, bro. Nothing but pure smoke. Terrence Crawford is going to take that. But see, I think that's kind of unfair because Terrence Crawford isn't even that active, bro. Tito was active, but I'm surprised he still got this fucking record, bro. I was talking about this record when I first started my channel years ago. I was like, somebody will take that shit. No, they still haven't taken it. And this is why I'm so hard on fucking fighters like Berlanga shit because, bro, I grew up watching this motherfucker, bro. I mean, the dude was beating people. This dude, okay, I remember when he took the title from Maurice Blocker, then he beat Hector Camacho, then he beat Campus, Obakar, remember Detroit Obakar, Rodney Moore, Freddie Pendleton, Pernell Whitaker, Oscar De La Hoya, David Reed, Fernando Vargas, William Joppy. He fought Bernard Hopkins, Ricardo Mayorga, Ronald Winky Wright, Roy Jones. I mean, fucking free smoke, bro. Oh, he's not. That's right. That's right, Hawker. So, yeah, Tito still got it then. That's it. You're right. You're right. Thank you, Hawker. That's right. He's not in welterweight no more. So Tito still holds the record, bro. Ain't nobody gonna beat that in a long time, bro. Ain't nobody gonna beat that shit in a long time. You're gonna have to find somebody. You're gonna have to find somebody that's willing to be that good, bro. That is an accomplishment and a fucking half right there, bro. Defending your title for 6 years, bro. And he wasn't even, it ain't even like he was defending his title like today's standards. No. He was beating the who's, bro. He was fighting the who's. Hey, yo, EQ. You remember when Tito lost and were we driving in your mom's car? And I remember the kids that were on the bus, because you remember like everything was all cool, but when the fights would go off, like the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans, there's like a huge rivalry, bro. And I think when Bernard Hopkins won, I remember we were in the car and the kids were the black kids were teasing us because he lost. I think I remembered. I think it was I in the car with you, bro. That shit had me tight, bro. That shit had me tight. Tito's the only one I could say that I literally was like, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be watching boxing, bro. It is what it is. I wouldn't be watching boxing. And for him to have that is a long, bro, to have a title for 6 years and 8 months defending it, only followed behind Terrence Crawford is not a welterweight no more. So behind Terrence Crawford is Errol Spence. Spence would have actually passed it if Spence didn't fight Crawford. If Spence wouldn't have fought Crawford and kept on going the way he was going, he would have took Tito's record. Crawford said he'll never make 147 again. They're like close. They're within days because it's 3 weeks and 3 days. That's 14 days and 8 months. That's 9 months. I don't even know if Terrence might beat him by a couple days. Regardless, Felix was way more active than Crawford. Way more. Crawford fights once a fucking year, bro. Right? He does. Hey, look, man. If Crawford didn't have those 2 accidents, I still would have had Bud beating him, bro. But it would have been a way different fight. Way different fight. All right, man. I'm glad this fight is starting because, like, hold on, let me get my drink. Here comes Joey Spencer. Damn, he came out the straight up country. Ain't where's Joey Spencer from? Damn, he came out straight cowboy. Where's Joey Spencer from? I know he's born in Michigan, but doesn't he train out of Jersey? Oh yeah, whatever happened to Frank Bay, bro? Whatever happened to him? Oh, yo, you know who else? You know who else I haven't seen in a while? Who's the dude that used to be on H Money channel? He was cool as hell, bro. The light skinned brother, man. The light skinned brother. He was cool, bro. He never talked a lot of shit. He never was like, man, I'll do this, I'll do that. He was really respectful and shit. He knew his boxing and shit. What's his name, bro? I haven't seen him in a while. Matter of fact, I haven't seen him since the Crawford fight. I ain't see a lot of people since the Crawford and Spence fight, bro. Why do people do that? Why do people stop? I don't get it. You can't never find me like, listen, Tszyu can get his ass demolished next month. Knock the fuck out. You ain't gonna see me like, oh, I ain't gonna show my face. Hey, motherfucker, that's Tszyu. Tszyu got knocked out, not me. I don't know why people do that. You got people who shut their channel down because Errol lost, bro. Because you was talking so much shit. That's what it was. You was talking mad shit. You can't take it. That's why I watch what I say, bro. I mean, it don't even matter if I talk shit. I ain't scared of nothing. I mean, fuck. I show my face, bro. And every time I ask somebody to cam up, they call me gay. Fuck. Tszyu's coming out to many men. Hey, what's the dude's name, though? Y'all remember? The light-skinned dude that used to be on H Money's channel? He had his own channel. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Fernando Vargas, yeah. I remember that day, yeah. Yeah, bro. Hey, there's no city like Paterson, New Jersey, bro. That's the only place I'll ever find. You got everything. Every restaurant is there. Dominican restaurant, Puerto Rican restaurant. What the fuck is going on here? I don't know what just happened, but Tszyu just stopped his 50 Cent music, and they got flames and pyro. What is going on? They got pyro flames and shit. Look at this shit. Somebody about to go on fire. You better. A lot of people wearing hair grease, bro. Better chill. For the whole crowd go up on flames. Right? Yeah. Oh, the PCP capital, what? Patterson? I don't know. I never smoked PCP, so I wouldn't know. I know it was I know when I came from the Bronx and I moved down to Passaic County, it wasn't much different. It wasn't much different than New York City, bro. And now actually PCP capital, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know where I've seen that's worse than Patterson, bro? Baltimore. I shit you not. I've never seen more. And I grew. Listen, I asked my boy, bro. I'm from the Bronx. Was raised around the Patterson area with this dude, and I've seen Baltimore. I've never seen no place more drugs than Baltimore in my life, bro. Baltimore, hands down. I can count on my fingers where I almost got killed in Baltimore a couple times, bro. Just walking around. I mean, it's like that in Patterson too, but it was more in Baltimore. I mean, that wire shit is for real. But then again, I was down by the where the boats is at and shit downtown, because I was in a program over there. But a little bit more up, you go up. If you go up like 10 blocks, you're in it's like it gets worse, bro. It's like the more deeper you get, it just gets worse, bro. It's like a war zone. Like the more you get in and shit, you need to start planning your way out. You need to plan your exit in and out. It's bad, bro. And it's congested. Baltimore is congested. It's like this, bro. Like Baltimore's bad too, bro. DC's bad. DC's I don't know why DC got all their streets in alphabetical order. I've never seen no shit like that in my life. I don't know why they do that, but that was weird. I found that more weird than anything. Like, why is every street like with an A, then B, then C? I mean, it's easy not to get lost, I guess, but that shit is weird. Oh, you lived in DC for 4 years? Yeah, Philly bad too. Philly bad too. Oh man, the whole East Coast, bro. You remember a EQ? Remember what was it? What was it? The South Ward or Putnam? Remember Putnam? What they call it, the Fourth Ward or whatever, Putnam, that area? Baltimore's like that. But one whole big one, bro. I think it was the Fourth Ward in Putnam. Yeah, Philly's bad, bro. Philly's bad. Philly's bad. Philly's bad, bro. All right, it's the main event. Here we go. Camden's bad too, bro. Camden. You ever been to Camden? That's bad too. Here we go. Joey Spencer. 19-1, 11 KOs. First career fight. First career fight versus a current or former champion. Okay, so this is the first time he's fighting a champion or a former champion. Where, hold on. Okay, so he's still out of Michigan.
Here it is, Newcastle, and now introducing to my left the return of the Soul Taker, boxing out of the blue corner. Today he wears the camouflage trunks, black and white.
Yeah, we about to find out if Tszyu still got a chin or not, bro. Yeah, bro, you took the words right out of my mouth, bro. Right out of my mouth, bro. We're going to see if he recovered from this ass whooping, bro. I was talking about that earlier too, man. You can't train your chin, bro. You can't. We gonna find out about Devin Haney too coming up. Tszyu took a bad beat in his last fight, bro. Bad beating. That shit was bad, bro. That shit had me mad to the point where I felt like his corner. I was upset at his corner, bro. Your job is to save your fighter from himself. And Tszyu's a warrior, bro. That dude would have died. He like Erickson Lubin. He like my guy Erickson Lubin, bro. Erickson Lubin would have died in the ring too. You got to save these dudes from themselves, bro. That's your job. Fuck wrong with you. All right, let's see how they. Joey looks in good shape. Joey, I mean, that don't mean too much because Joey looked in good shape when he got his ass whooped by Ramos. So that don't mean too much. Here we go, first round. Let's see if he recovered from that ass whooping. All right. Chill out with the pyrotech, bro. Somebody's about to go on fire, bro. Chill with that shit. You got women wearing hair gel and shit. All right, here we go. Joey with a long stance. Very, very long stance. Popping the jab. Tszyu stalking. Already stalking. Oh, good feint by. Okay, Joey with a lot of feints. A lot of feints. Joey looks kind of quick. He hasn't thrown anything, but he's quick. A lot of feints. Jab by Tszyu. Ooh, check hook by Joey. Blocked. Jab by Spencer. Tszyu stalking. Joey Spencer circling, going backwards. Joey Spencer throws a jab. Jab to the body by Tszyu. Both of them are very patient. Jab to the body by Joey Spencer. Check hook. Doesn't land anything by Joey Spencer. You could tell the first person who gets clipped, a fight's gonna break out in this bitch. The way that they looking, whoever gets clipped, that's it. They're gonna start going. Ooh, check hook by Spencer, misses again. Those check hooks are fast. Those check left hooks. A lot of steam on it. Good jab. Good jab by Tszyu. Landed flush. Tszyu is not intimidated at all. Tszyu is walking forward like he did last fight. Good jab by Tszyu. Joey Spencer keeps feinting, and Tszyu is not bothered by it at all. He's like, feint all you want, motherfucker. I'm right here. Tszyu is like, he's not phased. He's walking forward. Good body shot by Joey Spencer. Check left hook. Joey's got a check left hook, and he's able to throw it upstairs or downstairs quick as hell. So I don't know if he's going to have a lot of steam on that, but that's a good weapon. Ooh, he did it again. To the body. Blocked by Tszyu. Tszyu throws a jab by Joey Spencer. Blocked by Tszyu. Jab lands by Tszyu. He lands another jab. Tszyu lands another jab. Oh, those jabs are going to be a factor. 10 second. Another feint. He ain't biting on them feints, bro. Very conservative round. I give that round to. Wow. That's a damn near even round. I mean, you can either give it to Joey Spencer off more activity. However, Tszyu was walking him backwards, and I believe Tszyu landed more punches that round. I'm going to give that round to Tszyu. Close round, but I'm going to give it to Tszyu based off those jabs that he landed. Joey Spencer, he keeps throwing these feints, and Tszyu's not biting on him, bro. But I'll tell you what, he's got a quick-ass check left hook, two upstairs and downstairs. The only thing is, I don't know if he's going to have steam. Like, he had steam when he fought Ramos, and by the what was it? By like the 5th round, he had no more steam. So we're going to see if it happens again this round, this fight. Here we go. Round 2. Pyrotech. What is up with this fire, bro? Chill out with the fire. Somebody's going to get on fire, bro. All right, we get it, Amazon. You spent money on a fucking flamethrower. Good jab by Tszyu to the body. He's walking forward. Okay, Joey trying to be a little bit more aggressive this round. Gets caught with a jab again. Oh, Spencer's getting a little bit frustrated. Joey's getting frustrated because he cannot land, and those feints are not working. Okay, Joey is now trying to. Joey looks confused. Joey looks confused. Like, why is my feints not working? Why is this not working? And Tszyu's like, motherfucker, I'm not gonna stop going forward. Joey backing up. Joey thinking, like, what am I gonna throw? Throws a body shot, blocked by Tszyu again. You better do something, Joey. You better come up with something better than that, bro. Because Tszyu, unless you clip him, Tszyu is like, those feints are not bothering me, bro, at all. Tszyu walking forward, throwing a jab upstairs, downstairs to the body again. Joey Spencer backing up, check left hook, blocked again by Tszyu. Them check left hooks are fast, but they ain't connecting. Joey circling, looking confused. I think he looks confused. Oh, good counter by Tszyu with a left. I don't think it hurt Joey. Joey looked at him like, hey, forget about it. And then just kept backing up. Check left hook by Joey Spencer. It didn't even hit him. Air ball. Now Joey trying to do a little defensive bob and weaving. Tszyu is just walking this man down, not really throwing much. Oh, chop. Oh, okay. Chop shot over the head. I don't know if that's illegal or not. Don't matter. The ref don't give a fuck. Okay. Left hook to the body by Tszyu. Jab by Joey Spencer. Doesn't hit. Joey's jabs are not even connecting. Exactly. Sean Porter is taking the words out of my mouth. Great movement. Great, a whole bunch of movement, but you're not doing shit. So Joey looks good, but he ain't doing shit. Tszyu misses a shot. Ooh, check left hook lands on Joey. Oh, Joey slips. Is that a knockdown? No. He slipped. Is he wearing Air Jordans? Hold up. What the fuck is he wearing? Was that a fire drill? Yo, what is up? Yo, am I bugging? I didn't smoke or nothing. What the fuck is this? That was a fire drill. That wasn't even a bell. That was like 5th period health shit, like science. What the fuck was that? And is Joey wearing Uptowns? That's a slit. No, those are okay. No, those are boxing shoes, I think, but they look like Uptowns. I mean, they don't look bad. I mean, you could rock them shits. You can rock them outside. I mean, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna come up to you and be like, "Yo, them some boxing shoes you got on." I mean, you can get away with it. All right, in the round. That was good advice from Joey Spencer's corner. He said the same shit. What is up with these pyrotechnics with the Amazon, bro? Just a lot of flames for no fucking reason, bro. Another jab by Joey Spencer to start off the round. Check left hook blocked by Tszyu. He's blocking everything. Tszyu is like, good jab by Tszyu. If you know what he reminds me of? Like, we were talking about the game Undisputed. You know when you fight somebody who's got like over 100 fights, and no matter what you throw, he's like blocking the shit. He just knows he's got the hit stick or whatever. It's like that. It's like Tszyu knows where they're gonna be. Blocked again. Joey's fast. Joey looks confused, bro. Joey's fast and he's not landing nothing. Fast hands, exactly. Ooh, right hand by Tszyu. Joey holding his hand in the break. Another jab landed by Tszyu. Left hook landed by Tszyu. Check, it wasn't that much, but it's more than what Joey's doing. Joey's backing up again. Joey is just backing up now. 2 good body shots they land by Joey Spencer. Joey now holding. Oh, Tszyu hits him while he's holding. The ref's like, chill. Don't do that shit. Joey backing up. Oh, good left hand by Tszyu. Third one blocked by Joey Spencer. Joey Spencer backing off to the right. Joey Spencer back to the wall, throws an uppercut and a left hand, blocked by Tszyu. Tszyu goes right back downstairs to the body, comes back up with a left, blocked, connected with Joey Spencer. He's starting to land more now. Tszyu starting to land more. He's starting to come forward now. He's getting more comfortable. And once again, Joey Spencer looks like, what the fuck is going on here? Good body shot by Tszyu. Good right hand by Tszyu. Marking on Joey Spencer's face now. He's getting marked up. He's getting marked up. Or either that or he's very frustrated and his face is red. Oh! Good 3-punch combo. Lands to Tszyu lands. Joey Spencer says, come on. That means you're hurt. Goes to the body. Joey Spencer is going to get caught. Oh, good jab again from Tszyu. Rocks Joey Spencer's head back. Good right hand from Joey Spencer. Lands, did not. Tszyu ate that shit. Came back with another jab. Catches him. Oh, good right hand by Tszyu. Lands flush again on Joey Spencer. Joey Spencer's getting beat the fuck up. Jab landed fight Tszyu. Joey's getting beat up. Joey, you better do something, bro. Good right hand by Tszyu. Downstairs to the body by Tszyu. Oh, check left hook by Joey Spencer. Catches Tszyu. He backs up a little bit. Is Tszyu hurt? No. He kind of, yeah, he backed up. He did back up. And once again, there's a school bell. They got a cafeteria bell. I need to email somebody at Amazon Prime. They're using fucking elementary school bells for the... there's no way I'm imagining this shit. Hold on. There's no way. You're not using 5th period bells. Nah, there's no way. Nah, there's no way. You spent all your money on the pyrotech and you can't get a... That no way. Hold on. I'm hearing this shit incorrectly.
Here in Newcastle, and again, Spencer just jump with it. Hooking again is Spencer. And now he presses forward and Tszyu against the ropes.
Yo, these motherfuckers are using elementary school. Oh my God. They're using in between, like, you know, when you change periods. I've never heard a bell like that, bro. Never. I never heard a bell like that in my life. Okay. Go back live. Here we go. Let me lower this a little bit so I'm not shouting. Oh, left hand by Tszyu. Uppercut by Tszyu. Joey is just standing there. He doesn't know what to do. He's confused. Joey goes back downstairs to the body with a left hook to the body. Blocked by Tszyu. Tszyu is now throwing his jab and now throwing a jab and coming around with the hook. More very consistent. Joey is now thinking, throws a combination and stops. Like get caught with a left hook. Joey shakes his head up and down. Uppercut lands by Tszyu. Left hook lands by Tszyu. Right hook, right hand lands by Tszyu. Body shot lands by Tszyu. What the fuck are you doing, Joey? Uppercut by Tszyu. Oh my goodness, he's beating Joey up. Joey's face is beat up. Oh my, Joey's eyes is about to close. And it's only the 4th round. Wow, his left eye looks fucked up. Okay. Left hand by Joey. Comes back a little bit. He caught Joey Spencer with a right hand. Joey Spencer comes back and throws 2 shots, lands on Tszyu, doesn't do anything. He's not holding Tszyu. Tszyu is punching while he's holding his arm. Joey Spencer's gets caught with another right hand. Uppercut lands by Tszyu. Another uppercut downstairs to the body. That hurt Joey Spencer. He dropped his guard. He backed up. Joey Spencer is about to get knocked the fuck out. He's about to get knocked out. He's getting caught again. 3 punches. You better throw back, motherfucker. They're going to stop the fight. He's getting fucked up. Left hook. Oh my God. Left hook. Oh, uppercut by Tszyu. Right hand by Tszyu. Throw the towel in, motherfucker. Damn. Holy shit. Oh my God. That's why I can't call these shits, bro. He fucked him up, bro. Damn, that shit went from 0 to 80 in a oh my goodness, bro. Oh my God. It's like Tszyu landed a shot and he looked at Joey like, oh, you gonna let me do that? And he threw another one. Oh, you gonna let me do that again? You okay? And then just went like all out. And Joey's just like, I don't know what to do. It's coming from upstairs. It's coming from the right. I don't know what to do. And that's it. It's over, bro. I'm surprised Joey Spencer was still on his feet, but yeah, he's smiling like, yeah, he knows. Yo, great performance by Tszyu, bro. Great fucking performance, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Anybody want to come on and talk? Let me see if I'll drop the link. What time is it? 12:46. Wow, that replay. So the replay, Joey Spencer landed a right, but that's what started it. He throws a right and gets caught as he's throwing the right. He gets caught with a check left hook, and then it's like Tszyu just went all out and just started oh my goodness, that last shot. Oh, wow. Joey even turned around to like say it's over, and Tszyu was still throwing punches, bro. Bro, I would show you this. Y'all watched it. Wow. Wow, he fucked him up, bro. Oh, now he throws the towel in. Motherfucker, he got hit like 100 times in the face, bro. What is up with these cornermen, bro? I would have threw that towel in like 50 shots prior. What are you waiting for, bro? You know what the shit remember? Which Rocky movie was it when they threw the towel and the motherfucker kicked the towel right back? He kicked nah, you ain't throwing that. He threw the towel right back at the motherfucker, bro. Oh, is that Joey Spencer's wife? Oh, I don't know if that was Joey Spencer's girl, but she looks, yeah, that's got to be Joey Spencer's girl. She looks scared. He's all right. He's standing. Oh my God, his face is lumped up though. Joey Spencer's face is lumped up. Yo, that is the second time I've actually said that I thought Joey was gonna. I did not say he was gonna beat Tszyu. Hell no. But that's the second time I thought Joey was gonna do way better than what he actually did, and I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that with Joey no more, bro. No more. And I think that's Joey Spencer's wife. Oh no, that's Tszyu's wife. Oh, okay. Ah, she's pretty as hell. She looks like she's still in shock from Tszyu getting fucked up last year. That she's probably just worried. Like Tszyu looks happy. I'm curious. Yo, let me tell you something. After that win, they're about to interview him, but let me tell you something. After that win, bro, he's back up in there, bro. Let's go to these rankings real quick because 154 is a dangerous division, bro. 154 is you got divisions and then fuck that. You got boxing, you got divisions, and then you got 154. 154 is filled with killers, bro. People that will stop you from breathing, bro. 154 is a dangerous ass division. It's my favorite division in boxing. Hold on, let me hear what Tszyu says. Let me see who he calls out.
Have a look around at this venue. You're back home in your spiritual home. Just tell us what this has been like.
Yeah, you know what? We took over the town. We named it after my last name. And we put on a show. So thank you, everyone, man. My respect to you guys.
Hey, Tszyu don't duck nobody, bro.
You know, a lot of fighters.
That man don't duck nobody. Let's not forget, Jermell pulled out from fighting him. So, you know, let's keep that correct.
Quite hell of a ride. Thank you, guys.
It looks like there's a lot of relief around the place. What was the pressure like for you coming into this fight after everything you went through last year?
No pressure, man. I'm happy.
Hey, those Australians are tough, bro. They don't dudes will fight through anything.
But I hope I learn. I hope I teach people if they drop and they go on the floor and when shit hits the fan.
He says, I hope I showed people today that you can, basically what we were saying. I hope I showed people today that you can lose and come back. Well, he did, but that was against Joey Spencer. But at the end of the day, No complaints, bro. You did what you had to do with the motherfucker in front of you, and boy, did you impress me.
That was a hell of an experience. But in all honesty, it was the critics. The critics, they're always going to be there. But for me, it was.
He says the critics are always going to be there, but they were criticizing you because you got fucked up, Tim. You got fucked up bad. Like, come on now. You got to expect boxing fans to be like, does he still have it? It's not like you got beat a little bit, bro. You got people were screaming at the TV the fight to stop, bro.
From the first round and just abandoned everything. So learned my lesson. And I had one hell of an opponent with me, with Joyce Spencer. So I'm blessed to be in the ring.
So before we get into the
He's going to have plenty more opportunities in the future.
Who will you share the ring with next? Because we had Keith Thurman out in the country a little while ago. Do you have a message for him or someone else?
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
hey Keith Thurman and they mentioned Keith Thurman. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. Tszyu, Keith Thurman. I'm down. I'm down for that, bro. I'm down for that. Hold on, let me pull up the rankings. I'm down for that's a good fight. That's a good fight. They both got one loss. Both former champions. Both got power. Both demolished their last opponent this year. Both fought recently. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want to see that. Oh yeah. That's a good fight. Tszyu, Keith Thurman. Let's get that shit going. That's a great fight. I want that. Yeah, that's what I'm calling for. Let's pull this up. That's what I'm calling for. When did Keith Thurman fight? Keith Thurman fought what? A week or two ago, right? Keith Thurman just fought and demolished his opponent in Australia. Was it Australia? It was Australia, right? I think it was Australia. I know it was somewhere not in America. So we got the IBF champion is Bakram. That's the guy that almost killed Tszyu in his last fight. That guy's a dangerous dude. Now, if we're gonna go through, let me mute this now. This is over with now. I don't need this on no more. Turn this off. So if we want to be like how I'm viewing shit, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. This division is a toss-up, bro. You have what makes this division. What the hell's going on here? What makes this division? Oh, there it goes. Stop viewing like this, then go back in and now view it. Share screen, then go back up here like that. Okay. Is it showing the big one? Okay, there it goes. Okay. What makes this division so crazy, bro, is it's literally a toss-up. Okay. First off, let's get this out the way. WBO ranked number 1, Xander Zayas from Puerto Rico deserves his shot, bro. It seems like everybody is getting their shot except for him and Jesus Ramos ranked number 2 at the WBA. Now, mind you, the one thing I like about the whole Turkey thing being in boxing, these whole 4 sanctioning bodies now, it ain't like it used to be. This whole other side of the street, everyone's working together now, bro. There is no more excuses, bro. There is no like, oh, he's in the WBO shadow. You know it can't work like, nah. Not the shit I've been seeing lately. Everybody's been working together, bro. Everybody's been working together, bro. Oscar got his fighters over with the Turk. Canelo with the Turk. Everybody but Tank is with the Turk. Terrence Crawford with the Turk. Virgil Ortiz went over to the Turk. Tszyu went to the Turk. Everybody went over to the Turk, bro. And it's easy money. You don't got to worry about anything on your side. If you're a promoter, you don't even got to put your money up. This man's going to fund everything, bro. All you got to do is bring your fighter and show up. That's it. And collect your money. That's it. Easy fucking peasy, right? The only way you don't fight is if you don't want to fight. That's how I look at it. If when it comes to Turkey, bro, if you don't fight, it's because you don't want to fight, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with the money, bro. That's hands down. So Xander Zayas, ranked number 1 in the WBO, he should get his shot at Sebastian Fundora. That's so with that being said, Sebastian Fundora is also the WBC champion and the WBO. He's unified. Virgil Ortiz is the intern champ at WBC. Now, what I would like to see is this. With Virgil Ortiz, I would like to see him either get a rematch with Boachuk, because that was a very close fight, and some people think Boachuk beat him, right? Or I'd like to see Virgil Ortiz take, if possible, fight Bakram, the guy that beat Tszyu. Okay, so for Virgil, I'd rather him fight either a rematch with Boachuk or fight Bakram, or fight Xander Zayas, who's ranked number 2. The good thing about Virgil Ortiz is we don't have to worry, because that man's going to fight whoever the fuck they put in front of him. That man ain't ducking nobody. He'll fight Terrence Crawford. He'll fight everybody. But that, as far as like Tszyu though, Tszyu and Keith Thurman, that's a great fight. That should be in the bag. Jesus Ramos and Erickson Lubin, they should get a rematch, because some people think that Ramos was robbed against Erickson Lubin. Even though Erickson Lubin is my guy, I like Erickson Lubin. But and this is how you know, I'm not a D rider, bro. This is how you know I'm not a D rider. Out of all these guys I'm naming, besides Virgil Ortiz, because I fucks with Virgil Ortiz, I'm an Erickson Lubin fan. And out of all these guys I'm naming, I think Erickson Lubin is I think he's probably, like, if I was to rank him in order, like who I think would come out on top, I'd have him on the bottom. And that doesn't mean he can't win. It just, this division is so fucking stacked, bro. This division is so stacked. I mean, we can't forget at the end of the day, Terrence Crawford is in this division too, all right? And regardless of what you think about his performance, he's going to be fighting Canelo anyway, but still, you never know what could happen, bro. This fucking serial killer looking motherfucker, bro, is he needs, you know what? Him versus Bakram is a great fight. I'd love to see 2 Russians go at it, bro. Are they both from Russia? I don't even know if they both from Russia, but I would like to see them 2 go at it. Or, oh, by the way, speaking of something, coming up in about a week or 2, my guy Jaron and his boots is going to be fighting Stanionis. Not a lot of people are talking about it. That fight is still on, is it not? Okay, I was looking at the behind the scenes, not to get off topic real quick. I think Stanionis might beat Boots, bro. I think Stanionis might beat Boots, bro. And I'm just saying this because I mean, you can all you can do is speculate when you look at training, right? But Boots is my guy, and just like Tszyu, they struggle with. I hate to say it, they struggle with high IQ fighters, bro. Boots is my guy, but there's something wrong with his timing. I don't know what it is. His timing is off. It's like he's got great power. He could fight left. He could fight southpaw. He could fight orthodox. He's got a good jab. He's got great stamina. He's got power in both hands. He can knock you out in both hands. I think he's got a great chin. I think Boots got a great fucking chin. The way he gets hit, I think he's got a great chin. Got power in both hands. Got a good jab. But something's not clicking with Boots, bro. The past couple of fights, it's like his timing is off. Stanionis might beat this dude, bro. But that's a fight that I'm looking forward to. That is a unification match at 147. Barrios is the other champion. I don't know if you're a Barrios fan, but I'm gonna just be honest with you. I don't got Barrios doing anything at 147, even though he has redeemed his career. I don't think he's. I don't like. For instance, if you put Brian Norman Jr. up against Barrios, who you got winning, bro? I got Brian Norman Jr. knocking him out. I got Brian Norman Jr. knocking him out, bro. Let me see. So Jaron and his boots, IBF champion, will be fighting the WBA champion Stanionis. When is that? That is when is that fight? That's in a week or 2, is it not? That is soon. Hold on. Yo, Joey Spencer. It is. I don't know if anybody wants to talk about Joey Spencer. That's fine. I mean, I guess I'll stay on for a little bit. Joey Spencer got fucked up, bro. Joey Spencer. Here goes the link. Joey Spencer got ran over, bro. Joey Spencer got ran over, bro. Like, the shit wasn't even close, bro. Tszyu unloaded on this man, bro. It reminded me, you know what it reminded me of, bro? If you've watched Evander Holyfield back in the day, then you know what I'm talking about. Y'all remember when Evander Holyfield would land a good shot? Like, who remembers prime Evander Holyfield? Who remembers when, like, he fought Riddick Bowe or Ray Mercer or one of those guys, right? And Evander would get caught with some good shots, right? You remember? And then Evander would, like, land this one shot out of nowhere. You remember prime Evander Holyfield? He'd land a shot, and then, like, out of nowhere, it's like it just, that dog switch activated. He just land a shot, and then he just throws another one, and then he just throws another one, and then he starts unloading. You know what I'm talking about if you watch Evander Holyfield. That is what Tszyu did to Joey Spencer tonight, bro. That is what he did. He landed one shot. Joey threw that, I think it was that right hand. He got clipped in between. And then when he caught him, he caught Joey with like two good shots. And Joey just stood there, bro. He stood there like, I don't know what to do. And Tszyu was like, you don't know what to do? Well, I'm going to throw it again. He threw it again. And then when he didn't answer, it's like he just unloaded on his ass, bro. He just emptied the clip on his ass. I'm glad they stopped that fight, bro. Joey was going to get hurt. Joey was about to get fucking hurt, bro. Good comeback by Tszyu, bro. Him and Keith Thurman is the fight to make. I will pay for that pay-per-view. I got no problem with that pay-per-view, bro. I'm not saying that it's an excuse for you to put on a shitty ass undercard. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you sell me on that pay-per-view alone. Tszyu and Keith Thurman, that you like, I'll buy it off that alone, bro. I'll buy it off that alone. But I say they put Keith Thurman and Tszyu on a pay-per-view, right? They're already both on Amazon, right? Yeah, they're both Amazon. Wait a second. Didn't Keith Thurman just fight on YouTube? He just fought on YouTube, did he not? Yeah. My guy fought on YouTube, bro. So this fight will be made, right? But let's put it pay-per-view. How about this? Put it pay-per-view. And how about they do what they used to do? They don't do these things no more, but I would love to see. I think it is the perfect. I don't know about y'all, bro. I think it is the perfect division for it, bro. 154 division, put a tournament on there, bro. Like they used to. You know, like they did the tournament with Callum Smith, like they did the tournament with Tito Trinidad and Bernard Hopkins, the other tournament. What was the other tournament with Darrell and fucking Andre Ward and that tournament? Like, do something like that, but with 154, bro. You got Turk, you got the money, you got the best division in boxing. Do it, bro. You got so many. 154 is a toss-up division. Just take the top 4 guys from any one of those sanctioning bodies and take it like a deck of cards and just shuffle it. Just fucking shuffle it. And it don't matter what pops out. Erickson, Lubin, Tszyu, good fight. Ramos, Crawford, good fight. Bakram, Virgil Ortiz, rematch, good fight. No, that's Bochuk. I'm sorry. Bakram, Virgil Ortiz, good fight. Boachuk, Virgil Ortiz rematch. That's a good fight. Bakram, Virgil Ortiz. That's a good fight. Bakram, Boachuk. That's a good fight. Madrimov, Erickson Lubin. That's a good fight. Tim Tszyu, Keith Thurman. That's a good fight. Keith Thurman, Crawford. That's a good, bro. It don't matter. It don't fucking matter. Just make a tournament at 154, bro. That's it. Just do it. I guarantee you, if we were to take all the hardcore boxing fans, I guarantee you, bro, because a lot of us, you got a lot of people that so-called you know, you got people that are like in denial, then you got people that dick right, and you got people that make excuses, right? I guarantee you, if you take everybody, bro, and you ask them, yo, which division do you want to put a tournament at? I guarantee you, most of us are gonna say 154. If they came up to you and said, we're willing to put a tournament on any division that you want right now, what are you gonna say? 135? No, you're not. You're not gonna say 140. The only thing you might say, I mean, and I'm not talking about the lighter weights. I mean, you could do a lot with 154, bro. You could do a lot. And those are all great fights. Fights outside of boxing that I feel like, outside that division that I feel like take priority. If you want to say take priority, there's only a couple of fights, in my opinion, that take priority over the 154-pound division, bro. And that's if like Canelo was to fight David Benavidez, or Canelo was to fight a rematch with Bivol, or Bivol was to fight David Benavidez. Like the 168, the 175, 168, 175. And that's only a handful of fights. Other than that, 154 is the division for me. They should put a Keith Thurman, Tim Tszyu, pay-per-view, them, the main event, and on the undercard, take 2 fights from the 154. You could do something like this. Keith Thurman, Tim Tszyu, main event, pay-per-view. The main card. Okay, put the prelim however you want to put the prelim. Go ahead. I don't care. I don't care who you put on the prelim. You can put anybody on the prelim. I don't give a fuck. Put anyone on the prelim. But on the main card, do something like this. Make it a 154 pay-per-view card. Open the fight up. Ramos and Lubin rematch. Right? Ramos, Lubin, and we don't have to worry about sanctioning bodies no more because we're talking Turkey, right? Ramos, Lubin, rematch. Followed by Boachuk, Virgil, rematch. Or a Madrimov and fucking Crawford rematch. Well, Crawford's going to be fighting Canelo. But you could throw anybody in there, bro. Hold on, let me verify. I see you, Coach Eddie. Hold on. What's good, bro? Is that you?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Ashab?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Nothing much, man.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I just wanted to chime in on a few fights.
Yeah.
I want to chime in on the Tim Tszyu fight really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think the outcome would have been the same. But I'm telling you right now, the freaking gloves that Tim Tszyu had on, he might have well been fighting bare knuckle. That's why that boy face busted up like he did, man. He had them freaking Everlast MX horsehair gloves on, which are goddamn zero padding on those gloves. Look at it. That kid look like he been in a 15 round war.
Before we even go there,
no, I'm stating facts, brother.
No, I'm not saying you lying or whatever. Hear what I gotta say.
Right.
Did Joey Spencer know he had MX gloves?
You gotta remember, Tim Tszyu was the A side.
I don't. Does he know he had those gloves?
Yes.
Does he have the option to wear those gloves?
I don't know. Maybe.
You mean to tell me that they're going to have him wearing MX gloves, but then tell Joey Spencer he can't wear MX gloves? Remember when Deontay Wilder didn't like the fact that Fury was wearing those gloves, what did he say?
My,
Fuck it, I'm gonna wear them, right?
my point is, those gloves, nobody should have those gloves on. Nobody. They should be outlawed. That's my whole point. I don't.
And
I'm not just.
let's say he didn't have
I'm not
those
just
gloves.
picking on. I'm
Okay,
not just picking on.
let's say, okay. Let's say he didn't have the gloves. You still had Joey beating him?
No. I'm not saying it would have changed. I'm not saying it would have changed the outcome.
Okay,
I'm
because
just saying.
Joey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Coach Eddie, I don't give a fuck if they had pillows on. Joey was getting outboxed. He was getting beat up.
You missing the point, brother. I'm not saying that Joy was going to win the fight. He was going to lose the fight whether they fought in some Walmart gloves. My whole point is, every last MX gloves, nobody should be allowed to wear them. They should be outlawed across the board because they are literally. If you ordered a pair of Shadow Ghost, if you ordered a pair right now from Everlast and they sent them to your door, if you put those gloves on your hand, you're going to immediately feel your knuckle on them. And that's on every last one of my kids and my mom and my dad.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just all I'm saying is this, brother. Me personally, I look at it like this. I get it. You want to say he's the A side or whatever. I look at it like this. It's sort of like when Teofimo Lopez lost to Cambosis, and it did come out. It did come out that he was damn near dying when you got in the ring. You chose to get in the ring.
No.
Your father chose to let you in the. I get what you're saying. You're saying they should be outlawed. I get it. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying
case. They should be illegal. Those are the same gloves that Maidana tried to wear against Floyd, and Floyd said, no. There's no padding in those gloves. Those gloves should not be allowed for competition for anybody to wear.
Aren't those gloves still allowed to be worn in technically mostly all states? It's not like those gloves are like, you can't wear them in Nevada, but you can wear them in New York.
No, I'm not. Look, man, we saying the same thing. Yes, the legal gloves, you can wear them. What I'm saying is, they should be illegal. They shouldn't even be allowed in any state. They should not be allowed in any boxing matches. Period, because they are freaking terrible gloves. They're freaking basically you're freaking bare knuckle in those gloves. They have zero padding on them, none whatsoever. No one should be allowed to wear those gloves. They should not be legal boxing gloves. Period. They should only be for gym use only, not in fights. Because those gloves, I'm telling you, man, they're like bricks. You immediately feel your knuckles. And they do. Why you think this kid face busted up so bad like that? Those gloves are freaking.
His face was busted up by the fourth round.
That's what I'm saying. It's them freaking gloves, man.
He was still. I'll say. If I'm gonna say it like this. I don't think if you know it, then Joey knows it. And all I gotta say is this: if I was Joey, right? I would, and if I know those gloves do that, you know what the first thing I'm gonna do, Coach Eddie? I'm gonna say, let me wear those gloves then.
That's all. That's the only way you can do it. But even the playing field out, like I said, they're not good for anybody, man. Those gloves are horrible, man. They really do a lot of damage to these fighters, man. Them the same gloves that Maidana beat Adrian Bronner up in. I mean, I'm telling you, those gloves are no joke, man. Those gloves do so much damage to anybody who puts them on, man. I mean, it's literally it's like literally bare knuckle, man. I mean, there's no padding on those gloves at all.
Well,
zero.
I get it. Whether I agree with you or not, it ain't gonna change the outcome. But I'm gonna tell you this though. I think even the gameplay. You know what, man? I'm gonna give Tszyu credit on this because Joey Spencer got in there. And I think the first round, I think he had the right game plan, bro. The first round, he started off, he's got a quick check left hook and a quick check left hook to the body, and he was throwing a lot of feints. And I think his game plan, I thought this is what I'm looking at the fight, and I'm thinking this is what he thinks. I think he looked at Tszyu's last fight, and he saw that he got caught early, right? Tszyu got caught early. And I'm thinking Joey's like, we could catch him early. If I get these feints and I got a quick check left hook, if I hurt him, I can get him out of there early. And I think he was stunned and surprised when he found out that a patient Tszyu Not a one that just walks in like he did in the last fight. A patient Tszyu is a good fucking fighter.
Well, like I
Because
say,
he was blocking,
it
he
was
was blocking them shots, he was staying on the jab, and he was putting smart pressure, not because to me there's different types of pressure. You got certain pressure where what's the dude that Stephen Fulton beat the second time around, Figueroa?
anyway.
No,
No, not
Figueroa.
anyway. Yeah, that's
Yeah, Brandon, the heartbreak kid, right? Or whatever the fuck his name is. That kid has pressure, but I don't think he has intelligent pressure. He's just there to just throw shit. He's just, you know what I mean? Like he's just throwing whatever, whenever, and he's just there. Whereas to me, Tszyu has smart pressure, very smart, calculated pressure, and he was blocking shots. Now, whether you want to bring up the gloves or whatever, to me, I can only go off what I'm seeing in, it is what it is. I could do the he should, he could, or whatever, whether they should be outlawed or not. If they do as much damage, I'm gonna look into it more. This ain't the first time people brought up the horsehair shit, because they brought it up during I forgot what other fight they brought it up on.
Well, a lot of the fighters like to wear those gloves. Bud wears them.
Bud wears them, right?
Tyson Fury wears them.
Those weren't the gloves where the gloves exploded on Crawford, were they?
Yep, and there was the MX glove. Yep, horsehair gloves.
The ones that exploded on them, both of them.
Yep, freaking horsehair gloves, man. They are freaking. Their things are no joke, man. They are literally. I bet it because I fought professional also. I seen some dude had them on in the locker room, getting ready to go out there. I said, man, you cheating, bro. I told him straight up. I said, those gloves don't got no padding, man. They were straight out of the goddamn pack, man. I mean, if you put those suckers on, you can feel your knuckle.
I mean, hey, look, if I'm ever in a situation, look, I don't fight professionally, but I'm gonna tell you like this: if I get it, but it's not like Joey wouldn't have known. I'm pretty sure Joey's been fighting long enough to know.
Oh yeah, he knew.
Yeah, so I would have been like, fuck that, give me MX gloves then. If you get to wear them, let me wear them. That's what, hey, that's what Wilder did. That's what Wilder did. Wilder saw fucking Fury with that shit and said, "Oh, okay, you want to wear those? Then I'm gonna wear them." And Fury was like, "Oh, hey, wear them."
Yeah, because I say Floyd, the A side, like Floyd dictated the type of gloves that he wanted Maidana to wear. Maidana was like, "Nah, Floyd, like, we ain't fighting. We're not fighting those gloves." He made Maidana, I think he made him wear Grant gloves or something like that. Made him wear the same. They made him wear the same gloves.
Was that the first fight or the second fight? That's the second.
I think it was the first fight. He had these custom made freaking Everlast gloves, and they was in the back room, and Floyd said, "Nope, no padding. We ain't fighting these." You know what I'm saying?
That was the infamous one with Robert Garcia, right?
Yeah. Floyd had to pay like $400,000.
I think that was the one where Robert Garcia was like, "Hey, I've never been disrespectful to you. We've always been cool." I think I remember that. Yeah, they were like, we've always been cool. Don't do that.
Right, and like I say, just because something's sanctioned by the commission doesn't mean that it's a good thing, man. I mean, those gloves. And I challenge anybody who think I'm crazy. Just order. I
don't think you're crazy.
I'm talking about. I see people in the chat. I see people in the chat.
Nobody know how that shit is, Coach.
Look, you know what I'm saying.
Do you know where I have a similar mindset, but not with the gloves?
What's that?
I don't think nobody should be under Victor Conte. That's about my personal opinion, bro.
Yeah, he shouldn't be allowed in the boxing.
You cannot blame me for thinking, oh, he's in snack. Oh, I'm not saying he's cheating, but I've been through this 1,000 times, bro. If a dude is on a sex offenders list and he does his time, hey, leave him alone. He did his time. Okay, fine. He did his time. Yes, he gets a second chance at life. That don't mean he gets to run a dating service or a boys and girls club where he has access to the people, to the very thing that he got locked up doing. This dude done ruin professional athletes, and it specializes in that, and then turns around and says, "Oh, I'm gonna do good though. I'm gonna run." Nah, see, so the same way you feel about the gloves, I feel like that for the snack. Now, I don't got nothing against no snack fighters, because there's a couple of fighters in snack that I actually like, and I'm not saying that they cheat or anything. I'm just saying that when you're under Victor Conte, I feel like there's always a question mark there.
Oh yeah, well they're taking you have legal PEDs and you have illegal PEDs. So everybody's on PEDs. Some of them are just legal and some of them are illegal. You know what I'm saying? Whether
Yeah.
it's legal or not, it's still enhancing my performance. You know, that's why
Did
it's
you
called.
did you see did you see how Jose Ramirez is looking, the shape that he's looking in?
Yeah, with Devin Haney looking big too, man. I mean,
Yeah,
those
no,
guys
no.
are.
Hey, listen, bro. I don't know. I'll wait. Yeah, you got here late, right?
Yeah,
Look, I'm hoping Devin Haney demolishes Jose Ramirez. I
right.
hope.
What's wrong with Jose Ramirez? He not looking good or something? Or what's going
No,
on?
no, 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 no. He's looking great. He's looking
Oh,
great.
okay. I haven't seen him.
No, nah. Oh man, Jose Ramirez is looking. Hold on. I want Devin to demolish him. I don't want nothing to fuck up that rematch. I want Devin to smoke his ass. I hope Devin knock out Jose Ramirez.
Shoot,
Because
man. Hey, I'm kind.
I want to see the rematch with Devin and Ryan. And this way it'll be under whatever weight they want and whatever drug testing they want. And I just run the shit back so everybody can shut the fuck up about it and let them run it back and just deal with it. So
Hey,
that's why I hope he beats Jose Ramirez. That's my
well,
reason.
I think that Ryan had. I mean, Devin had both guys got pretty good fighters in front of him. I think Ramirez maybe a good fighter, but Rolly is a dangerous fighter, more dangerous. So Ryan got to be careful. I seen Rolly training. He's looking pretty good, to be honest, man. I'm not even going cap. You know what I'm saying? I was watching him train. He got a new trainer, or whatever. He's looking pretty sharp or whatever. And of course, he's always had that power. So that's not like I say. Both guys got to handle business, man. Because like I said, if Rolly hit you, man, he can get you out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rolly has some good punching power.
I mean, even ain't nothing like I think the person with the hardest fight on there is Teofimo Lopez. I think he's got the hardest fight on there.
Yeah, Barbosa. Yeah, yeah. Teofimo, he's a small man compared to Barbosa. I've seen him at the face off, man.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, he's giving up a lot of size, man. I
he is.
think I think
Look,
Ryan got the most dangerous fight. Devin has a sturdy test in front of him. You
Devin,
know,
yeah, Devin is more of, you know what it is. Devin
he got
is
the
more.
most skill fight. I think he had the
No,
highest
no,
skilled
that's how I
fighter.
look at it. I think Devin has the biggest question mark because if we put it like this, if we know ahead of time Devin could take a shot, okay, he wins. To me, he stylistically, I don't care. People could say I'm fair. I'm fair. I think a healthy Devin Haney, a tip top heaven Devin Haney. I don't think Jose Ramirez beats him. I don't. I think the only way Ramirez beats him is if Devin hasn't fully recovered or he gets caught with a good shot. And I don't care. And a lot of these dudes can say whatever the fuck they want to say. I've been seeing a lot of these dudes talk lately. Look, at the end of the day, you can't train your chin, bro. You could be in the best shape all year round, whatever it is. At the end of the day, if you took an ass whooping, that's why there was such a question mark on Tszyu tonight. You took a bad ass whooping your last fight, bro. So we need to see how you come back. He came back. He answered the question. If Devin does something like that, good. I want Devin to look like that when he comes back. I don't want to hear no excuses like he not the same. I hope he smoked Jose Ramirez, bro. I hope Devin run right the fuck through him, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
in the
want to hear
rematch,
no excuses, bro.
in the rematch, if in the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney rematch, if Devin Haney just goes back to his old style, moving around, using his legs, using the jab, he's gonna outbox Ryan. He's gonna win that fight.
Let me see.
If he doesn't get in and try to get into a slugfest with him or try to man up, you know what I'm saying, and try to go for a knockout himself, he'll outpoint Ryan.
Hold on. It's right here. Let me see.
But I'm gonna have my eye on that Rolly fight. For some reason, I just got this strange feeling, man.
You think Rolly's gonna clip Ryan?
I think Rolly's gonna put him on the deck, man. I really do. I mean, because that dude got some, especially at 47. I seen go watch. I seen some training clips.
I bet you if he drop Ryan gonna get right back the fuck up and fight his ass.
He might do. He gonna have to get back up. Stay out, he gonna lose.
Ryan has shown me before that if he gets knocked down, he'll get up. And I think listen, I think Ryan, believe it or not, I think Ryan's gonna beat Rolly. Like I know people think like he's gonna knock him out with it. I think he's gonna beat him with a body shot. I think he's gonna fight. I think he's gonna box smart and just get Rolly out of there to the body. That's what I think he's gonna do.
That kid's dangerous, man. Rolly's dangerous. He looking good though. I'm not even gonna lie. Even though he lost his last couple fights, I can tell he's not with Bullet anymore. Cause he's with Bullet, he was just looking like a freaking caveman. You know what I'm saying? So he's looking better.
Yeah, Bullet got him there. Though. Well, I mean, would you say Bullet got him there or Floyd?
And matchmaking. You know, just right matchmaking. You know, he got a couple of favorable decisions and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, I want to see the rematch. Like I said, I think Devin wins the rematch. Ryan Garcia, Haney rematch. I got Devin winning that by unanimous decision.
Hold on a second, bro.
Just outboxing.
Where is that picture at, bro? Where's it at?
Now, Tszyu, I think Tszyu may lose that fight, man. I got Barbosa in that fight. I'm picking Barbosa. I don't think it'll be an upset either.
Huh?
I got Barbosa beating Tszyu, man.
I don't know. We're gonna have to see. It's not an easy fight for him. It's not an easy fight for him.
It's not. And Barbosa been wanting that fight for a long time.
Actually, you know, to be honest with you, all three of those fights are good. They're good fights because, you know, Tszyu struggles against so-called technical boxers, right? Is what they say. And I would put Barbosa up there as somewhat of a technical fighter. He doesn't have any power, so I don't think he's gonna knock Tszyu out, but he could definitely outpoint him. Then you have Devin Haney, and what type of fighter do you need to beat someone like a Devin Haney? They're always going to say a pressure fighter beats a technical fighter any day of the week. I don't agree with that, but I do think pressure fighters make it difficult for technical fighters because later on in the fight. But it has nothing to do with stylistically, because stylistically, I think Devin beats Jose Ramirez 20 out of 20 times. I think the biggest question mark for me is if Devin gets caught, how's he gonna react? And I think I like I said, I hope Devin steamrolls fucking Jose Ramirez. I hope he fucks him up, and I hope Ryan beats the fuck out of Rolly so they can run it back and let them run it back at whatever weight they want to run it back. Let them drug test Ryan, however, let Ryan come in at whatever weight he wants to, and just run the shit back, bro. Just run it back and get it the fuck over with, bro. Because if not, you know, we're gonna hear this whole. They should have had Crawford and Spence years before that. I mean, the shit that I heard with Crawford and Spence for years, bro. Same shit with Pacquiao and Floyd. You're waiting too fucking long. Just run the shit back, bro.
Well, out of those three fights, I think Tszyu has the highest chance of losing. Out of those three fights, I think the Rolly fight, that's pretty much a foregone conclusion. But it's a dangerous fight. But it, you know, most people got Ryan winning that fight. I see some people got Devin Haney getting knocked out. Some people think that he's gonna get knocked out. So that's a good thing. You know, they think it's a competitive matchup. Some people got him losing. So I don't know if that's just hate.
I've always criticized Devin, and I got my own personal reasons because I'm a Tszyu fan. But I've never thought Devin was a bad fighter. Never. I'm trying to find this recent picture of Jose Ramirez, bro. Just try. Let me. You know what? Hold on. I think I can find it. Hold on. The dude is in tremendous shape, bro.
Yeah, I think, and you might think I'm crazy for this, but I got Devin Haney possibly stopping Ramirez
That's possible.
with
That's possible. Yeah.
not knocking him out, but maybe just like busting him up so bad where they just maybe like cuts or something like that, or because like a lot of people say, "Oh, Devin can't punch," but you go back and look at a lot of those guys. I mean, he'll bust your face up, man. Like he busted George Kambosos up. He busted up Regis Prograis with that. He got a good jab when when he uses it. Like I said, I think with the
Right
Ryan
there.
fight,
Hold on. There you go. Hold on. Right there.
let me see.
Hold up.
I just think one of those guys is
You
gonna
see him on the
lose.
right?
Oh yeah, dang, yeah, he is pretty ripped up.
Jose Ramirez looking like he's in good shape, right?
Yeah,
I've never seen him like that, bro.
that's good. That mean he coming to Rumble
Good.
then when it is
Hey,
like.
yeah, that's what hey, I like I said, I think as long as Devin could take his shot, I got Devin beating him. And I want Devin to beat him.
I mean, Jose, he's a good fighter, man. You know, skill wise. I mean, he lost to Josh Taylor, but Josh Taylor hit him with like this freaking messed up punch. I was like a freaking
Yeah, but he
accident.
was getting pieced up by Barboza. And
Oh yeah, I remember that fight.
and he looked like his timing was off. But look, I mean, people can bounce back. Tim Tszyu showed you that you could bounce back today, bro. I'm actually, regardless of whatever the glove situation, I'm glad Tim Tszyu bounced. I've never had an issue with Tim Tszyu. I've always liked Tim Tszyu. He don't duck no smoke. I think he had an outstanding performance tonight. And I want to see him versus Keith Thurman, bro. And I think they should put it on a pay-per-view. And I think that they should have the undercard like a 154 tournament, bro.
Yeah, Joey Spencer, he looked freaking shook in that fight. Like he was nervous as all out get. You know, he was scared almost. Looked like he was scared or something. Like super nervous. You know what I mean? Like second round, he was all jittery, jumping all over the place. He had a lot of nervous energy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the freaking moment was too big for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he ever fought, in front of a crowd that big. You know what I mean? Then you going over there to Australia and stuff. He just looked like a fish out of water. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, look. First off, man, let's look at it like this. There is no, just like how you want to use the whole glove situation with Tim Tszyu, right? So you think he shouldn't? Okay, I forgot who said this to me. I think it was HOD. He said it to me one day, and I thought about it, and I said, you know what? That's kind of like the truth. So you have excuses, and then you have the truth, right? So if I lose a fight, but I was injured, let's just say. So yeah, I don't want to make no excuses. I don't, I lost the fight. But the fact that I was injured, that's the truth, is it not? You see what I'm saying? So now, that doesn't mean that you say, oh, well, that's the reason why I lost. No. You get in the ring fully well knowing whether you have an injury, whether you're sick, whatever, right? But the truth is, like with Tszyu and Kambosos, that shit was shown that he was damn near. I blame him for even getting in the ring. But with that being said, Tim Tszyu, going back to Tim Tszyu, because you brought up the gloves. Tim Tszyu fought in America, and since Amazon has had this deal, and I was talking about this earlier when I started my live. I don't know if you see it, but do you see the way that they're moving Tim Tszyu? So, for instance, I think it's a good thing. I think Tim Tszyu is active. He's very active. But from what I've seen with Amazon Prime, number one, the first pay-per-view was supposed to be Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. Yep. Keith Thurman pulled out, right? And then Sebastian Fundora came in and beat Tim Tszyu and took his belt, right? Then I believe like the very next pay-per-view, I believe it was Canelo and Munguia. But then after that, they went right back to Tim Tszyu and I think he fought, was it Bakram, right? It
Yeah,
was
yep,
Bakram.
yep.
And when he fought Bakram, right? How did he fight him? He literally came out not patient at all, just going forward. But he didn't do that tonight. Tonight he came out the Tim Tszyu that I've seen in the past, which is the reserve. Like he's pressuring you, but not wasted pressure. I call it wasted pressure. Like Brandon Figueroa, that dude is that's wasted pressure. He's just in front of your face. He's just throwing mad punches to your body, whatever. He's just throwing punches just to throw it. Tim Tszyu doesn't do that. Tim Tszyu walks you down. It's smart pressure, like David Benavidez. David Benavidez has pressure, but it's smart pressure. He's not just wasting punches on your ass. He's in front of your face. He's pressuring you, and he's walking you down. And even when he's not throwing punches, he's a threat, because even when he's not throwing punches, I talk about this all the time, bro. These smart pressure fighters, they stay right in your fucking face, bro. Right? And then they're so accurate that even when they're not throwing a punch, they're a threat to you because they're so fucking close, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get hit again. So now you're hesitant, and that's what was going on with Joey Spencer. He's so hesitant because he was getting caught with the jab, he was getting caught to the body, he was getting caught with uppercuts, he was getting caught with a left hook over the guard. Even when he tried to block it, he was getting caught.
Tim Tszyu just a better. He's just a better.
He's just a
fighter
better
than Joyce
technical
Spencer.
fighter, and so it gets to a point, but then he's still staying right in front of your face, bro. He's staying right in front of your face. So I think that there's a smart pressure, and then there's just pressure. And I think like David Benavidez and Tim Tszyu has smart pressure. And when I see Tim Tszyu fight like this, he's hard to beat, bro.
But with Tim Tszyu, in my opinion, he's a product.
Go ahead, I hear you. Go ahead. I hear you.
With Tim Tszyu, he's a product of matchmaking. Joyce Spencer was a perfect comeback fight for him. Perfect comeback fight. You know, a kid that that really didn't have nothing for him, to be honest. And I thought that Spencer was gonna. I picked him on one shot. I thought he was gonna go for the upset. Cause I didn't know, how Tim Tszyu was gonna come back. I thought maybe he would be shell shocked or something, but evidently he wasn't. So he took freaking Joey Spencer out. But I don't think that a guy like Tim Tszyu, I don't think he beats Virgil Ortiz. I don't think he beats that upper echelon.
Virgil Ortiz.
I don't think he beats that upper echelon of 154 pounds.
You know what I think, and me and you have these conversations before, and that's good. I like it. I like it when you're here because we both don't think the same, and I actually like that. I like it. I think you don't give Tim Tszyu enough credit.
I really don't. I'm gonna tell you why, because everybody, I think with Tim Tszyu, the reason why I'm not giving him credit, because when he actually fought somebody that was his age, he got whooped. You know what I'm saying? When Tony Harrison was freaking washed up, Terrell Gaucher is a career gatekeeper. Ocampo is just Ocampo. Those are his three best wins. Tony Harrison, Ocampo, and Terrell Gaucher. I think those are his three best wins. He stepped up against the other kid. He got freaking blown out of the water. So no, I'm not giving him credit. Because because he hadn't done it yet. If he gets in there and fights again.
First off, let's start off with his first loss to Fundora.
I forgot all about Fundora. Yeah, I forgot about that.
He arguably won that fight in my eyes, bro.
But I thought, but Fundora, I'm not really too high on him, to be honest, either.
Well, I'm just saying because let's not forget Tim Tszyu suffered a cut in the first, second round, bro. He was bleeding through his eyes. He was blind, bro. Blind. Fighting a 7 foot, 6 foot fucking phenomenon. Like that kid is like a creature, bro. Fucking arms longer than his feet. Like he's a specimen, bro. And at that time, Fundora wasn't even using a jab. He was just all pressure. So now you got a big ass lanky motherfucker, right? That is like out of place, big as hell, tall as hell, pressure, while your ass got a cut in your eye and you blind, bro.
But Shadow,
I still think he beat him.
But look what they're doing with Tim. They're following the blueprint with Tim. Like they screwed up putting him in with that kid who beat the crap out of him. I can't even pronounce his name.
Bakram.
Bopper. Yeah, Bopper freaking dribbled in, just freaking demolished Tszyu. So now they're bringing him back with an old Keith Thurman. Should be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting.
You
If
think
Keith is
so?
able to
So
use,
you think Keith Thurman still isn't up there?
Keith is so inactive, and he's what 35? Was he 36? Which one is he?
I mean, he's in
Is
his
he
30s.
mid-30s? Yeah, he's with Sean Porter and those guys. He's in that. He's a part of that class
And
right now.
Bud Crawford.
Yeah, so but those guys aren't in their prime. I don't care what nobody says.
No, Bud
But
isn't in his prime no more. I
no,
don't think Bud is in his.
hey, no, man,
I don't think Canelo's in his prime.
no. Exactly. Anytime a fighter gets that 35 mark, you're not in your prime no more. I don't care who you are. You're still good. You know, some of those guys are just so good that their B game is better than a lot of guys' A game. But you know what I'm saying, that they're not in their prime. But I think Keith Thurman, if he can make it, he's gonna have to use his legs against Keith Thurman. If he gonna
Keith
have, if he
Thurman.
can stay moving and keep Tszyu off of him, he can make it interesting. But we all know Keith Thurman can't take body shots. So you know Tszyu probably gonna crank them body shots on Keith Thurman, and Keith's probably gonna take a knee. You know what I'm saying?
I still think anybody in 154 is a toss up. Like I said, at 154, besides Virgil, I like my guy Erickson Lubin. I like Erickson Lubin.
I was just about to say, he's a good
He
sturdy
good,
test.
bro. People sleep on this motherfucker right here. I want to see him get back with Jamel.
I want to see with Jamel. I want to see him come back, but I don't know when he's fighting. So, like I say, Tim, I think right now, in my opinion, I would like to see Tszyu with a Madrimov. See how he does against him. A guy with that herky jerky.
That's a good fight.
That European style movement, that moving style. You know that'll be a good measuring stick right there. You know, against a guy like that.
You want to know why I disagree with you with Tszyu? Because yeah, you know what? I guess I understand what you're saying. You're saying the way they're moving him.
Yeah, because they're not really putting him in with young guys.
Because he ain't afraid of nobody.
But you can't blame him though. I mean, he just came off a pretty bad beatdown, so you want to get him a couple of wins. You don't want to just throw him right back in the fire. You know,
I think the Joey Spencer fight was a good. It was the perfect fight for him to get his bearings back.
Absolutely.
And Joey Spencer only had one loss prior to that, and before that one loss, which was a bad loss we keep forgetting about Ramos too.
Yeah, Ramos, I forgot about him. And also Joey Spencer is coming up too. He's a career welterweight, so he's in a new division. You know, he just popped into
Ramos is another person at 154, and we're forgetting Alexander Zayas.
See, I forgot. See, all those.
I'm telling you, 154, a bunch of killers, bro. Bunch of killers, bro.
Xander, only thing with me with Xander, he doesn't have punching power.
Xander needs his shot, bro. This is I'm a little bit upset because when it comes to 154, Xander, if anybody's earned a fucking title shot, bro, and I'm not even that big on Alexander Zayas. I'm not even that big, but if anyone's earned a shot, it's him, bro.
I think he said he wanted to fight Fundora, right? Is that fight supposed to be happening next?
He was willing to fight Virgil Ortiz, remember?
Man, he might need to stay away from Virgil, man.
I think a lot of people need to stay away from Virgil.
Yeah, I think. But you know, the thing about Virgil needs a easy fight right now, man. He been taking a bunch of tough fights back to back.
Yeah, you know, that's the one thing I worry about for Virgil, because Virgil too tough for his own good.
Yeah,
he's too tough. He
do for a soft touch. You know what I'm saying? I would just find him just a soft touch, just a kind of stay busy fight. You know what I'm saying?
I used to think, there was a point where I used to think that he proved me wrong too. There was a point where I used to think when they were both at welterweight, I was like, if they offer him boots, he's not going to take it. I used to think like that. And then when he pulled Boots' card, because he did pull his card, because Boots need to watch. I like Boots, but Boots need to watch. I feel like I hold everyone accountable. That's the one thing nobody can say about me, bro. Like you can say whatever you want. You can say, oh, you like Teofimo Lopez or you like Boots. I hold all these motherfuckers accountable for what they say, bro. And Boots was in the ring after his fight. I don't care what his handler said. I know what came out of that man's mouth. That man said, oh, well, I'm a little bit, it looks like it's time for me to move up to 154. That came out of his mouth.
Yeah, he was making excuses of what he was in there doing.
Excuses because his performance was horrible at 147. So
yeah, he was capping, man.
In a rematch against a guy who he should have blew out the second time. He should have beat him even better. Boots should have beat him even better. So now he looked even worse in the rematch, and he was getting touched up. And I think Stanionis might beat Boots, and I like Boots, but so he's making excuses saying, "Oh my, I think it's time for me to move up. I think I overgrown 147." Then a week later, Virgil's like, "What's up, motherfucker? What's up?" And then Eddie had to come in and save him. Eddie had to. That's how Eddie saves people, bro. Eddie comes in. Oh, it's my fault. It's my fault. No, Boots would have fought him. Boots would have fought him. No, it's my fault. It's to promote. No, fuck out of here, bro. If Boots wanted to fight him, bro, he would have fought him.
But Eddie Hearns is smart though, making Boots stay at 147 because it's a lot of money at 147.
You know what? Eddie Hearn is a double-edged sword, bro. He's a double-edged sword. Yeah, he pays you good money. Yeah, he did get Berlanga a Canelo fight, right? He did. He's a man of his word in that regard. I acknowledge the good things Eddie does, but I also acknowledge the bad thing he does too. I think he fucked up Boots' career so far.
Well, I can't say that. I'm gonna tell you why, man.
He finally got him the unification match. He finally, but he promised him the Crawford fight.
Oh well, you can't make people fight you, man. You know what I'm saying? Crawford wanted Canelo money. Crawford said I'm out of here. Crawford going for the big money. Now, you know what I'm saying? He jumped, he skipped over a whole 154 and 160 just to get that money fight. And to be honest,
okay. Oh, you know what? I don't know if we've been. I gotta get off soon anyway. But I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if we've been through this before. What you think will happen with Canelo and Crawford?
Man, to be honest, man, Crawford don't even deserve that fight, but he got it. So it is what it is. It ain't up to me. The point that the fight is even being made lets me know everything I need to know. Canelo don't make too many fights that he ain't gonna win. And the ones that he didn't win, it was just kind of like a miscalc. You know what I mean? He thought he was gonna beat Bivol, and didn't happen. In the Mayweather fight, that was a calculated risk. Hey, if you win, you look good. If you don't win, we'll just say you was too young. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so funny, bro? You know what I don't understand, bro? You know what I don't understand? I feel like don't get it twisted, bro. I see what people see when it comes to Canelo with him. Y'all want to call it however I feel like he's earned to move the way he wants to move. But I see the shit that you're talking, and I've even called him a diva sometimes, the shit that he does on a diva. But I feel like a lot of the people that criticize him, I feel like they criticize him in a way where they make him look better than what they actually are trying to say. That's what I feel like. Every fucking win, every win, they make it. Oh well, come on, this guy. Oh, this guy was this guy. Oh, this guy was from Europe. Or this guy. Okay. So all these guys are just beneath Canelo, right? So that
Shadow goes.
So that means he's that good, then, right? If he's making these guys,
he's not gonna get any credit if he beats Crawford.
No, he's not.
It's a built-in excuse already. Because the first thing they're gonna say, I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna say if he beats him. They're gonna say he was old and he was small. And you know what? Those are facts. That's not a false statement. Bud will be 38 by the time they fight.
But if Bud beats Canelo, they're gonna say he the greatest ever, and then they're gonna say Canelo's whole career was a fraud. You see how that works? You see how that works?
I don't think if Bud beats Canelo, Bud thinks for some reason he's gonna be the number 3 best fighter of all time. which is diabolical, which is not even close.
Say
Just
that again.
because
Who thinks what? Who thinks what? What?
Crawford said if he beats Canelo, that makes him number 3 best fighter of all time. That was Crawford.
He said
that was Crawford. That was Crawford said.
He's supposed to say that.
But we all know that's a lie, though. You just can't just beat
Absolutely.
one guy. You can beat one guy and say you're the number 3 guy, best of all time.
And that's another thing too. People be like, I've heard people try to say like, oh, like you be capping for Canelo, and I'm like, how am I capping for Canelo when I'm telling the truth? If you sit here and you want to dissect Canelo's resume, right? That's what people do, right? They want to dissect every little fucking thing that he does. Okay, and then when you ask him, well, who's your guy? Tank, Crawford. Okay, well, let's dissect their shit then. You see how that works? Like, come on. I mean, I give Crawford all the credit in the world at 140, but how many people do you see are gonna say, yeah, but those wins at 140 are questionable? I mean, come on now.
All those guys have questionable wins. Pick the guy at the right time. Too old, injured. We can do that with anybody.
We can do that with anybody.
I think one thing that Canelo has for going for him is that he can actually fight who he really wants to fight. I mean, if Canelo calls you, there ain't no if and buts about it. You signing that contract and you fight. You know why? Because you're gonna get your biggest payday that you ever got in your life, and that's a fact. Now, if Tank Crawford calls somebody, they ain't gonna make that fight. Crawford don't move the needle like that. Tank Davis don't move the needle like that.
The same way I feel like people don't give Crawford Canelo respect. I feel like they do the same thing to Crawford too. Like the whole shit that they were doing with when they were calling him top ranked Toby, that shit was fucking horrible, bro. Like I feel like, bro, like, and I don't understand why people do this though. But you got people that will tear down a fighter that they like. They will tear down his opponent, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you tearing down his opponent? Just like with the whole Spence thing, right? Like Crawford should be giving Spence all the credit in the world, bro. He should not be taking anything away from Spence, because technically, if you ask most fans what's Crawford's best win, they're either going to say Gamboa, or they're going to say Postal, or they're going to say Crawford. Spence.
Spence. Yeah, Spence. That's right.
So why on earth would you take away any credibility, even if you think it's true or not? Like that's and I've seen a lot of Tank fans do this in the past. Like not a lot, but I've seen some Tank fans when he fought Rolly, they were like bum. They fought Hector Garcia, like, oh yeah, bum, you're gonna knock him out, bum. And I'm like, bro, you're calling all his opponents bums. So what are you saying? What exactly are you saying about Tank? That's why I feel like the people that criticize Canelo, I could tell when somebody is criticizing him righteously and unrighteously. If you sit there and you want to criticize the fact that he could pick anybody who he wants to pick, I understand that. If you want to say that you think he avoided David Benavidez, I understand that. I even said I think he should have fought David, right? I could agree with some of these. Now, by the way, these are all opinions to begin with, but I can agree with all of that. But then don't turn around and say, oh, I'm a Crawford fan, and then make it seem like his resume was all stellar. With like if we can't say that Kell Brook was done by the time he fought him, or Sean Porter was done by the time Sean Porter was on his way out. Errol Spence had 2 car accidents. Right. Like, you see what I'm saying? You can't when a person does all this shit towards Canelo, and then when they turn around, but then they make it seem like they try to patch it up with Crawford. That's how I know you're judging him righteously, because I could do the same shit to Crawford, bro, but I choose not to. I give them both credit. I don't think the fight should be happening because there's weight classes for a reason. And on top of that, there's an interview with Crawford like a year or two ago, but money talks. I get it. Money talks. And I don't blame him for wanting to fight Canelo. Like that's like your retirement check. So he gets a pass on this, but it's the truth. There's a fucking interview with Crawford where they ask him about Canelo, and he's like, he doesn't even entertain the question, bro. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I seen that.
Where he's like, oh man, come on, man, Canelo's at 168, but come on, man, like basically saying, what kind of question is that?
But now you want he
And
want the money now.
now it's like, oh, I could beat him.
Yeah, and that's what you're supposed to say. The fight is
You're
signed.
supposed
So
to say you could beat him anyway. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I think with Canelo, I know you're getting ready to go. I'm gonna wrap it up with this point
Yeah.
right here. Now with Canelo came along at the right time. And a lot of times, a star is born at the right time. You know, he kind of came on the heels of the Mayweather kind of fading out.
Yeah.
And Canelo came at a time where the older champions done what they were supposed to do, which was pass the torch for the sport of boxing. Miguel Cotto passed the torch to Canelo. Shane Mosley passed the torch to Canelo. You know, Carlos Baldomir passed the torch to Canelo. All these guys were ex-champions. Now these champions today, they don't want to pass the torch. Now Canelo was going to be a mega star. And he's been
I'll be the first to say this as a boxing fan. Like I said, I wouldn't be watching boxing if it wasn't for Tito Trinidad. My father forced me to watch Tito Trinidad. And we were looking at his resume earlier, right? And they don't make them like that no more, bro. The Roy Jones, the Evander Holyfield, the Oscar De La Hoya, the Bernard Hopkins.
You gotta pass the torch.
Like no more. They don't
make hey, Shadow Goes, it's like wrestling. You know, when it was Hulk Hogan time to lose, what did he do? He lost to pass the torch to the next guy. Canelo was the next guy on the horizon who's going to carry the sport of boxing, and he's done that. You know, over the past 12, 15 years, those guys say, you know, for the good of boxing, I'm going to fight this young man. I'm going to pass the torch, and my name's going to be on his resume. And that's what they did.
Well, you know, I don't know if you've heard this today, but like an example of the shit that I don't like. And look, and this is how, like, I know, I don't care what anybody says. I'm fair, bro. I'm fair. Like, I fucks with Jersey, bro. Like, I grew up the majority of my life in Jersey. So I support Shakur Stevenson. I support Raymond Ford. I support fighters out of Jersey. But, you know, you even see the shit like with Shakur earlier today. And I do believe Oscar. I do believe Oscar when he says this right here. After all the shit talking, Shakur Stevenson pulls out of the Cepeda fight. I do believe him. I don't think why look Cepeda is bad. Cepeda's bad.
Shakur needs to fight him, man. Shakur needs to fight him though, man.
And I'm telling you, you want to know why I believe Oscar? I'm not saying Shakur's scared, but I'm saying this: Shakur got hand problems, bro. Shakur got hand problems. All right, the fucking 9-to-5 carpenter went like rounds with him, right? And yes, Shakur got him out of there, but he's got hand problems. And Tevin Farmer, who I feel bad for, because a lot of his losses, by the way, there's a lot of Tevin Farmer losses where I feel like he should have got the nod, but he fixed that wrong that question mark he had last fight. He fixed that with Tevin Farmer, right? And Cepeda showed why he's a problem, because he's relentless. He's not gonna stop throwing punches. And that's the shit. That's the shit. That's not good news for Shakur, because if you don't have good hands, yeah, Shakur, you could have all that. You could have the good. And to me, I don't think anybody's got better distance. I'm not saying defense, distance. I don't think nobody got better distance than Shakur Stevenson. And what I mean by that is I feel like there's no fighter. You're going to have to show me another one where I feel like he's got perfect distance. He's never too far away. He's never too close to you. He almost reminds me of Canelo, where he uses his waist to like evade punches, but then he's also close enough to catch you, right? And that's why he's so difficult and he's so tricky. But if his hands are hurting and you're fighting someone like Cepeda, bro, I'm just saying Cepeda's bad news for him at this point. So do you believe Oscar when he says Shakur Stevenson pulls out a Cepeda fight? Because I'm pretty sure Shakur's going to say something like that's not true.
Well, what I heard, Shakur said that they sent him a low ball offer. That's
of course.
That's what he said. But at this particular time, I mean, there are no soft touches for Shakur Stevenson at where he's at right now.
So
he got to fight him.
So according to Shakur, everybody just gives him low ball offers then. Right?
But he just got paid $3 million to fight a guy
But
that
this
had a 9-5.
this is what I'm saying. First off, who was gonna pay for the Cepeda fight?
I think Turkey, right?
So how the fuck did you get a low ball offer? If you just got paid, you were gonna get paid $3 million to fight Kid Austin.
Right.
Okay. So this is why I believe Oscar. Like, let's make perfect sense out of this. Now, if Turkey wasn't gonna put on the fight and it was Oscar fronting his money, then I believe Shakur. I don't believe you when you're sitting here saying a low ball. Oh, who from Turkey? He just paid you $3 million, and then even when Kid Austin pulled out and for whatever the reason that he had, he pulled out. You still got paid that money to fight a fucking Carpenter, bro. And so now he's lowballing you to fight Cepeda. Just like I used to believe that Devin lowballed him. But the more that I hear Shakur talk, I'm not so sure. Because
I don't think he wanted to fight that. I think Devin.
According to Shakur, Devin lowballed him. Tank lowballed him.
That's a
Oscar
lie.
lowballed him. Turkey's lowballing him. Every time
But then he'll
time
turn around
one of these fights, he's getting lowballed. I don't believe it, bro. Stop it, bro.
Then he'll turn around and fight some guy for like a whole lot less money, though.
Right. That's why I don't believe
less
it.
accolades. It makes no sense.
See,
Devin Haney offered you an undisputed match for all 4 belts in one shot.
Right. It should. Right. And that's another thing too, bro. Even if he did offer you low money, bro, that was your chance to become undisputed, bro. You like the money would have came after that. So now let me get this straight.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right. Shakur can't beat Devin.
Well, put it like this. Anybody dealing with Turkey, okay? I do not believe you when you turn around and say, I'm not getting offered enough. I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you. Because Turkey's over here paying, everybody's going over to Turkey, right? How much is Canelo getting to fight William Skull? 100 million?
Dang, that's a lot of bread, man.
That's what I'm hearing, 100 million. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a lot of bread. 100 million. Hey, what do you think about that? You think William Skull's got a chance in that fight? You think he gonna get knocked out?
Bro, you know what? I can't even say anything. We've been seeing a lot of upsets in the past year or so, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say if anyone's gonna come in prepared, it's gonna be Canelo, bro. I don't know. I don't think so. Besides, I hope, just like I hope Devin beats Jose Ramirez, I hope Canelo beats him because I want to see the Canelo and Crawford fight so people can stop talking about it.
Did you see that clip that Canelo released where he was looking slow as Christmas? Or was he released some?
What? Let me show you something before I get out of here. I don't know if you saw this, but it's a little bit off topic. But let me show you something that to me is an embarrassment, bro. Is an embarrassment. Hold on. Oh, I can't show it because they're gonna copyright me. But I'll tell you where to go. Hold on.
Yeah, it was some training footage that Canelo was doing. He wasn't looking good. I just put it like that. Maybe he was after retired or something. I don't know. But he looked real slow and sluggish. And
when you get a chance, look at Jared and it's up there too. Look at Jared Anderson's last fight against this guy Koalas, right? So, and I actually, they tried to copyright me for showing it. That's why. But I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. This shit is embarrassing. So you saw the performance that he had against Piccoli, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So he gets this guy, right? And he's dominating this guy in the first round, bro. Like Jared Anderson is beating him up, right? And then with 15 seconds left in the first round, this dude lands a shot on Jared. It didn't hurt him, but he got caught, right? Jared goes back to the corner, and on camera, and Tim Bradley, like, you know, it's bad when Tim Bradley was so disgusted he didn't even want to call the fight. Jared Anderson goes back to the corner and says something to the point of I don't, what he say? He said, "Damn, he's tough." And his trainer said, "What?" He said, "He's tough, man. He's gonna be here all night. I don't want to go. I don't want to go 10. I shit you not, bro." He says, I don't want to fight 9-10 rounds. This guy's tough." Like, complaining like you at Walmart stacking shelves and shit. Bro, I couldn't believe it, bro. I looked at that shit and I said, "Yo, Jared Anderson, bro, like for real, like, don't even fight, bro."
Yeah.
Just don't. Matter of fact, I could. Let me see if I could play it without the audio. Yeah, let me see if I can play the audio.
Yeah, Jared Anderson, he's lazy, man.
Lazy as fuck, bro.
He came in, he was fat, he was out of shape.
I couldn't believe the shit, bro.
He was out of shape. He was like almost 260 pounds, man. He was out of shape.
All right, yeah, I got it right here. Okay, I'm just gonna play the audio. Tell me if you hear it. All right, hold on.
All
right. Let me block the screen real quick. Hold on. Let me go like this. Okay.
I know he's gonna be. Looping them, that bring you closer to him. That nigga can't get in. Just keep on the outside of your punch. Keep that thing up. Pop, 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 pop. And when you smother, don't lean forward. You smother. Tough, that shit. What is that? He's tough. I know he's gonna be here the whole 10. I don't want to go 10. For sure. Body though. You don't want to go the whole 10. You gotta go. It's cool. You gotta create. Look, put some stairs. Turn right-handed.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Look,
he wants some easy knockout.
This motherfucker looked at his coach and said, "He tough." And his coach was like, "What?" I'm gonna play that shit one last time. I couldn't believe it, bro.
For sure. That nigga can't get in. Just keep on the outside of your punch. Keep that thing up. Pop, 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 pop. And when you smother, don't lean forward. You smother. Tough, that shit. What is that? He's tough. I know he's gonna be here the whole 10. I don't want to go 10. For sure. Body though. You don't want to go the whole 10. You gotta go. It's cool. You gotta create. Look.
I mean, that shit is just, when I heard that, bro, I was like, "What the fuck did I just hear, bro?"
Yeah, he gonna wind up getting. He gonna wind up getting dropped. Top Rank gonna drop him, man.
I appreciate you, EQ. To all my Facebook group pages, I'm tagging you to follow Shadow Ghost and subscribe because he knows his boxing. Peace and love. I appreciate you, EQ. Thank you so much, bro.
Sure, man.
Yeah, I don't know where HOD's been, Tycho. You know, he hit me up on one of my videos. He was like, "Damn, bro, you need to oh, you know what? I forgot to do it too." He's like, "Damn, bro, you need to you should let me know on X before you go live." It's always a good live when HOD's here, but I be laughing when I look back at the lives, Tycho, because all I see is people go, "That motherfucker's so loud, bro. His mic is so loud." He does, like, HOD. That's HOD's normal talk volume. That's his normal talk volume. But anyway, bro, anything you want to say before we get out of here? I got to get out of here, bro. It's already 2 o'clock.
Oh, nah, man. I'm cool, brother. Like I say, some good magic tonight. Richard Torres, man. I don't know.
Oh, I missed that one. How do you do?
Yeah. He won. It was an ugly fight, to be honest, man.
Did he? Oh, so he went the whole fight?
Yeah, it went all 10. It was an ugly fight, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
Really? I gotta go back and catch that. He's been Richard Torres is the Spanish dude at heavyweight, right? That's been smoking everybody.
Yeah. It went the whole distance. Like I say, it was an ugly fight. You know, I mean, it was okay.
Did he
But
get hurt? Did he get knocked down or something?
no, Richard, he won the fight. He won like 7 rounds to 3 or something like that. 6,
It
4,
just
7 rounds to 3.
hey man, look, Coach Eddie, you should know everybody doesn't have a great night at the office, bro.
Yeah, well, I think that other guy, that Guido guy, he was doing a lot of holding and stuff. But Richard, he comes in, kind of head first. Also, he has some.
He's
some
got
work
flaws.
to do.
He's got some work to do. But you know what though? He's exciting. I feel like this. I'm a little bit biased to people that are if you're exciting, I give you more of a pass than if you are like if you got a lot of flaws, but you're exciting and you're knocking people out. I kind of give you a pass more than you're you got a lot of flaws, but you're not being aggressive. You're like, you know what I mean? You're holding a lot or whatever. Like that I can't work with you, bro. But I can't work with. At least if you knocking people out or you hurting people, I could be like, well, at least he's exciting.
And
Like,
I'll tell you what,
no matter what people say about Tank, Tank to me, I always like watching Tank. I
don't know if Top Rank would do this, but if Jared Anderson and Richard Torres fought each other, I don't know if they may do it. That's a fight that they can make. And just see what happens.
You know what?
I don't know if Top Rank would do that.
Jared Anderson is not going to be in boxing long, bro. Yeah. I mean, his attitude. I like I said, I've never seen and he's young too. That's so crazy. I've never seen a fighter his age. Like, I could understand a dude is like a veteran or like past his prime. Like, fuck it, I don't want to be, bro. He's in his 20s talking about I don't want to be here in the first round.
He just trying to get He just trying to get enough checks to get out the game, man. But to be honest, though, I think if Torres and Anderson fought, I think Anderson would beat him. To be honest,
yeah, I would because I would actually believe that Anderson is actually going to put 100% in. I'll give Jared this though. When he lost to Piccoli, he fought. I think people don't give him enough credit for that. He tried. He didn't want to lose to Piccoli. I could tell you that right now. He did not want to lose to Piccoli because I think it was like in the 3rd round, he was getting hit with some shots. And Jared was firing back. Like, I just think Jared was overwhelmed. Jared was like, I know in his mind, it was like Joey Spencer and fucking Tszyu. He's like, damn, bro, I can't hurt this dude.
Yeah, Spencer got it. But Spencer, he was shook from the word go.
Oh,
man.
Spencer looked confused, bro. I'm gonna go look back at that fight again. But I appreciate you, man.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you, man. Peace, man.
All right, take care.
Yes, sir. All right.
I appreciate everybody for being here. Yo, EQ, thanks, man. Hit me up. EQ. There, I got an email on my channel. Hit me up on my email, and then I'll give you my number, bro. Because I can't put it on here. I appreciate y'all for being here, man. I'll see you when I go. I want to go live this week because I do want to talk about Boots and Stanionis. Because I do feel like Boots. I think it's first off, I think it's a good fight, and I rock with Boots, but I think Boots might get beat, bro. But we'll see what happens, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed morning, man. Have a great weekend. Rest of your weekend.